Hi, everyone. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. D-Moss, let me tell you, your avatar just made my morning. If that is not the cutest baby I've seen in a very long time. And then I see this comment, which kind of ruins it. Yeah, B. Tim, what the hell's wrong with New Jersey water? What you talking about, B. Tim? Mary F. and Poppin starting it off with an 8-month milestone. I hope you have a beautiful day as well. And Night Angel Sleuth is the first on kick. I got kick up. I cannot miss your chats. Woodstock came through with a skull emoji. Good morning to you, Woodstock. Thank you for that. Silt Hartley. Oh, one moment, please. Sorry about that. Had to do some things. Straight talker coming through with the high five. Sarah Q, good morning to you with the 17 months. Happy Tuesday, my friends. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Sorry. Oh, I see. Straight talker gifted an MFer to the field. Thank you, my friend. Granny comes through with a year of bliss. Love you, mean it. Thank you so much. B. Tim says with 23 months. Hope you have a great day. Try not go into the New Jersey waters because you might grow an extra hand, though would be great for live streaming. Why are you saying that? What are you talking about? You better stop insulting my favorite place, B. Tim. I'll have to throw down with you. Let me see what these says. That's my granddaughter. Imogen, is that her name? Imogen? She'll be seven months old this month. Oh, she is beautiful. What a blessing. You are so lucky. As much as I want my kids to do all the things, I still can't wait to be an actual granny one day if I'm so lucky. Good morning, Great and Grace with the 21 months. That Brad, good morning to you. Poetic Justice, love waking up to Granny on. Thank you. Imagine how fast you can type with that extra hand. Oh, I know that. That would be cool. The water is not toxic. You know what? Good morning, Jax. Good to see you. Is New Jersey water toxic? Well, what part? Are you talking about the ocean? What are you talking about? Nope. Nope, not. Big old fat nope came across the screen. And that's all I'm reading. Don't tell me no different. Gary, could you fathom? That would be crazy. I really want to know what's up. Why? Are you babysitting? That's always fun too, because you can give them back. Top of the morning, Yins. Alpha, top of the morning to you. Use. BJ feeling herself. Oh, I pay no attention. Driving that RV with an extra hand, hell yeah. Beep beep, get out the way. Filter glacier water, probably. I know, because I mean, don't insult my place to be, you know? Good morning, Erica. Mia, thank you so much for being subscribed for 4 months. No place I'd rather be. Thank you. That's so sweet. J Cows. Girls, boys, granny, girl, morning. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Let me check this. Beachy Keen, listening while I get ready for work. Morning, MFers. Good morning to you, Beachy Keen. 30 months is crazy. So, apparently, the other day was my YouTube birthday, and I had no idea. Shout out to my mods who actually did know. And sure enough, they were right. How cool is that? I think it comes up. Tell me over here how many years. Good morning, Leonard. Irish Eye, shout out to you for the full send. Thank you. I'm only 2 hours away from New York, Staten Island. Swing by, we can RV around the States. Dude, do you know how much I would really love that? I have never been to New York ever, and I would love to go. Truly would love to go. Thank you, Cynthia, for the flower. I know I should know this, but I didn't. Shout out to my mods who did. I have like short term everything. Um, do, 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 do. Let me see where to go. Ah, here we go. Yep, August 1st, 2021. No, I've never been to New York. I have never been to New York. I would love to go. Never been. It's just always, I don't know, like I have this weird thing, right? I feel like the world's too populated and New York scares me between all the buildings and the people. One of my biggest fears is one of those like holes that open up in the ground and just suck you in. And I'm not trying to die. So, nope. Jake Hells, thank you for the floating heart. State officials confirmed that at least two New Jersey water utilities experienced cyber attacks as part of a broader wave of target hacks against critical info. Well, when did that happen? And okay, my Google search didn't result in that. They led me down here, huh? Uh, like, yeah, that didn't come up for me. Whatever. B Tim's just jelly. Back in B Tim's day, they used to get their buckets and they head all the way up the mountain to grab fresh water, and they go all the way down. Most of it spilling along the way, sweating, tired, and that's how they drank water. So I get it. I'd be jealous too. It happened over the weekend. No shit. K9 Jules is pregnant. She did claim at our last court appearance that she works for Homeland Security. So maybe. Best of luck to her. Upstate New York is like PA, Long Island out east. More is the best place to be, surrounded by water. Atlantic Ocean right there, so close. Yeah, that would be cool. That's where they get those Coney Island, right? That would be fun. Hey, Emma. Woohoo! Almost 2 years on YouTube. Jake Ellis, that's crazy. Seriously, time just flies. And Phonics sent a hype. Thank you, Phonics. Oh, I have some serious questions. Can anybody tell me what the fuck Bitter T said that has everybody all upset? I missed it. I don't know what I can't. I heard the excuse for what was said and all of that, but I have no idea what was actually said. And I feel like it's so horrendous. Nobody wants to repeat it, but I feel left out. I'm having FOMO. Like I need to know what was said. The coach saying is like orange clay. Well, that's not very I'm not going to race over for that. Jacqueline, thank you for smashing that thumbs up on your way in. I need everybody to wipe your feet. We are coming over from visiting the farm. Your feet are going to be dirty when you come into Granny's house. You can wipe your feet by smashing that thumbs up. Yeah, I heard it was gross, but nobody's telling me what it was. Why? Was she talking about a baby's vagina? Good morning, sweet. Women are sacred. I know that's right, girl. Crawl back in, crawl back in. About the baby's private area not being washed properly. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Let's move along from that. I know I heard a bit of I started to watch Hartley's video about something about a grandchild in the background, and I couldn't get through it, if I'm being quite honest. So I left it where it was. And I guess knowing that, let me hear it again. Okay, hold on. Shout out to Hartley for all the hard work she does. Hartley is not monetized. Everything Hartley does, the programs that she uses, the talent she puts in, even if she insults me by making me a very grumpy cat, her work is fantastic. And she often has, I believe, send me a coffee? There are ways to donate to Hartley to thank her for keeping up with these streets and making sure there are still people bitching at her, but that we have an idea of what's been going on. I can't believe how many people get mad at Hartley. Well, why didn't you? Oh, there's the comment. Holy shit, I see it on the screen now. Wow, that totally went right over me. I didn't even see that last time. Okay, hold on.
I just want to clear up something real quick.
That's real life. That's real life, and this was the excuse she came up for with that. It's on the screen. I'm not going to repeat it. It's on the screen. Thank you so much, wishful thinking, Philly Crony with the Eagles. Shout out to you. I know that's right. Anybody else feeling fall in the air? Have your kids gone back to school yet? Are you tired? See, I'm just kidding. I was about to sound like an info commercial, but I'm serious. I can feel fall in the air, and it makes me sad. But then I see things like that, right? We get football, we get, you know what I mean? And you know what I was saying the other day about not wanting pumpkin anything? Don't put pumpkin anything on these shelves yet. Would you believe I opened it? Be your own people. I swear to God, it be your own people. I opened up my refrigerator, and there was pumpkin spice creamer. It be your own people. I'm not bullshitting. I swear to God, it was like the day after I said that shit. Stopped home for a little bit and opened up the fridge. And what do I see? Nestle Coffee Mate Pumpkin Spice. And I threw it out. And I don't like wasting shit. I truly don't. But you are not going to bring pumpkin anything in this house until September 1st. And then we can spray ourselves in pumpkin spice body spray. You can use pumpkin spice feminine products if you want. I don't care how pumpkined out you get at that point. No pumpkin, no Uggs until at least September 1st. Even then, I think it's too early, but at least it's at least September. But you can start Halloween movies now. You can. I will not judge that. Although they had Halloween candy out in the middle of June. No, I'm sorry, July. No, not all of us, Sandra. Not all of us. 3M Farm, thank you for the full send. They are shoving it down our throats. Pumpkin everything. I thought I was joking about this. Hold on. I take pumpkin collagen powder and vanilla yogurt. Oh, my godly. Is there anything they haven't put pumpkin into yet? Rody Gale, good morning. I joked years ago that they were going to, I was about to say that, Jax. I joked years ago they were going to make pumpkin feminine products. They have. Oh, they have. Mallory, thank you for the flower. I am starting school yesterday. Really? Well, college? Because you're not a child, are you? Happy birthday to you, Rody Gale. Hobby Lottie started putting out Christmas stuff. Yeah, we got to start protesting this. All right. We really need to start protesting these. Because what I was told, I ran into a guy at CVS when I saw the Reese's Halloween themed Reese's out. And he said, whatever delivery person delivered those boxes, whatever they sell, they get 10% off. So they're putting all this stuff out earlier because they get a percentage back. Now, that could be very true. Do you know one of the most wasteful stores there ever were is Dollar General? They put out stuff so early, and then they're swapping seasons before the seasons even start. And then they end up with a whole bunch of over consumption, and they throw out a shit ton of stuff. And it's really so wasteful. It is grossly wasteful. We really need to stop. Monica, I really like you, but I will time you out. I'm just saying. I mean, Good morning to you, Chica Clips. Thank you for being a member for 29 months. Palm Tree Lover coming through with the Unk Alert. You're all, oh my gosh, look at all these people that need to be timed out. Big Mac says, not me listening to you this morning in my office that is decorated for Halloween and drinking my pumpkin spice coffee. Mm. It's still summertime. Still summertime. You know what happens? I mean, I have a fall candle waiting to be lit, okay? But you know what happens? You're going to hate. You're right. Thank you, Straight Talker. You're going to hate fall when fall's starting because you started too soon. Now, before I have to start having a little bit of dislike towards anybody else, I'm going to move on from this topic and go back to where we were. Well, never mind. B. Tim says, Soupy Doobie needs to stop lying and say no one called out Bitter Tea. Maybe she missed the lives and didn't hear it because she was chopping wood. What's the chopping wood thing? Now I'm with you, K-Law. Halloween's always in my soul, too. I'm with you. Just not the pumpkin spice. Mariam, thank you for hitting the thumbs up. We're going to get into it, Shauna. I heard all the things. Yeah, plenty of people have called out a lot of things, and these people still say, nobody calls it out. Nobody calls it out. First off, nobody's obligated to call out shit. Okay? Secondly, plenty of people do speak up. You know what I've noticed, though? You speak up about one thing, and they start with the whataboutisms. Well, what about this? And what about that? And what about when so-and-so did this? I can do that, too. What about when Brittany's moderator's out here dropping the N-word, calling people's elderly parents, threatening to rape them? What about that? What about when her other moderator, who's also out here calling people the N-word, or calling young children gay slurs and whores and everything in between? What about that? Oh, yeah, the whataboutisms. Oh, my God, me too. And I had a Michael Myers Chia Pet, and he came broken in half. And I am so devastated. I was so angry. It was being called out as she was speaking about not being called out. She didn't give it. Well, yeah. Well, good thing we have the overseers to see everything and make sure they, like an owl in the tree, hoot on and on about how they're the ones that call out all the things and nobody else does, right? Thank God for that. Anyhow, going back to it.
I just seen on there, about Brittany posting that stuff that was said that was snapshotted out of your live.
Yeah, with the whole video. Video. Yeah.
I just want to clear up what my comment was, because as y'all can see, the last that comment is like jarbled of mine.
Okay.
And I just want to clear up what happened on mine. The first part of that comment, I meant to say, I was doing voice to chat. I've had my grandkids here.
Thank you, Irish Eyes, for the skull emoji. Okay, so this was voice to chat. That comment was voice to chat. Okay.
First part of that comment was voice to chat. I was rocking my grandbaby. I think that was the day I contacted you and was telling you about that email, if I'm not mistaken. Okay.
Oh, remember I emailed you about that email? Now, this is what gets me, right? Because if you're holding the whole story don't make sense. And now I see the comment, it makes no more sense. Like, it still doesn't. I'll survive. Well, they don't have to do that, right? They call out what they want to call out and then call out for everybody else to call out what they want to call out. But, it's a nice circle. Oh, Petty, it was, wasn't it? Gross.
I was doing voice to chat with that, rocking my grandbaby. And I had the 1-year-old in my hand, voice to chat. And midway through that voice to chat, my other one hollered something about Fruit Loops, doing something with the Fruit Loops. And and
I lost where to go with this story. Did you light your summer candles yet? No, but I do need to. It's so pretty, though. It really is pretty. Okay. So you notice, this is what I've noticed, because Brittany does the same thing. There's fillers involved. And the filler is, I was holding my 1-year-old grandchild and blah, like fillers, just going along with the story. People that lie always have to add these unnecessary details to try to convince you to believe it. And that right there is an example of it. holding my 1-year-old grandchild. Like, yeah, okay.
Assuming that's where it got the remainder of I set my phone down. I had your live on. I'm assuming that's where it picked up the remainder. You know how voice to text does? It just does its own little thing sometimes. And I set my phone down and
all right. You know the problem with this, when you voice to text, I don't know. I never used it to do it on a live stream or like while watching a channel. But when you do that, then the video you're watching pauses. So you would constantly be behind in all the things if that was the truth. You would be far behind. So Joby Love, thank you. I don't believe you're stopping to comment every time using voice to text. That's stupid.
I didn't think another thing about that when I came back. I don't know if I just press send or if I just hit it with, like just hit send thinking it was ready when I came back, or if I hit it with my leg. I don't know. But it went through anyway. It don't matter. I posted it. I'm saying I posted it. But I'm saying the first part of that I intended to write like BJ's not clean, because we were talking about the cast being up to the baby's hip bones.
Yeah.
He was talking about the diapers not fitting correctly. I said that BJ was not clean to begin with, etc. And then I stopped, went, and the other baby was hollering about Fruit Loops, which is...
How do we know where the baby's cast are to anyway? Can we just stop all discussions like that? I get it. Everybody can feel how they feel, say what you want, speak how you want. We're all adults. It is what it is. But why is it necessary? And then you end up like this. I mean, I'll be honest. I tuned out. I don't even know what the hell she said. I heard holding 1-year-old grandchild and another one scream for Fruit Loops. That's all I heard. There are plenty of things to talk about Brittany and Craig on that do not have to involve a newborn baby.
Where I'm assuming the loops part came in. I had already set the phone down to go help the other one. So I just want that to be known as that okay. That's what that meant, because it does look inappropriate. It doesn't make any sense anyway. And people are probably wondering what the F it means anyway. And I just want that to be known.
Not good.
Well, I mean, I just don't. I'm already catching enough shit for different shit that I didn't do anyway. And and
you almost had like a little bit of a one up on that because of the things that you were accused of and attacked over that no proof ever came out of. And then you go and do this dumb shit. So Lori was telling me that Brittany blamed the cast for leaky diapers. And I guess that's where the discussion came from. Weird though. Well, she meant to say lips, women are sacred. And that's what's gross too. And then to bring your own grandchildren into this? Come on.
Did do that, but the first part I very much did right and did mean. The last part, I did press the send on the button. But like I said, I just wanted it known. And my granddaughter, it obviously caught mine and her voice together, and it put jarbled shit in there. So anyone who read that, including BJ, I apologize for my fucked up comment that did not mean to go there. So that's all I need to know. And
now, wait a minute, because is there gerbil shit at the end of this comment? We all know BJ is the cleanest person in the world. Anyway, I doubt she's there's no. All you should have said is I got caught up in the conversation. What I said was unacceptable, and move it along from there. All this other shit is just that shit. Yeah, right. Like shielding yourself using the grandchildren. Come on. And then when you do that shit, you can turn around and people now, can speak on that. I don't think anybody should be rocking a 1-year-old baby involved in this type of shit and voice to whatever. It's all dumb. I just learned more about her since the laptop. Never heard her on any panels, but she commented a few in Discord about living in KY, as do I. but always just remembered that. But I definitely agree with you. Oh, she's gone on quite a few panels. Not me, not me, not me. Yeah, the stupid. I agree. That's literally what BJ does. Well, again, the only way to do speech to text while watching a live stream, it would pause the video. She's trying to divert from what she was saying at the beginning of that post. Oh, I agree. And there's no diversion, but she sure tries with the filler words and the word salad. And she did say she left the phone sitting there and it caught the end. So I don't know how it ever got sent. That's a good question. Does she really comfort doll? I don't pay enough attention. A personal opinion, her voice to text misunderstood loops. I honestly think she said lips. Yeah, that's Petty pointed that out, and I have to agree with that. And I think that's just disgusting. I mean, come on now. But it was a bunch of word salad. I kind of ended up tuning out myself. Only a few things stood out to me. Never, Petty. Never. Just like BJ, blame a child for your dumbass self. What she said was absolutely unforgivable. And she has a child running around screaming about vaginas and Fruit Loops together. She don't. That was such a dumb excuse. I agree with that. BJ puts out info to get people to talk about it. Thus, why she had a whole stream reading comments about her baby and being a victim. I agree. Absolutely. You give Brittany an inch, she wants a mile. We called out people saying clubby, and next thing you know, Brittany's highlighting every comment ever said and done. Like that is intentional. It said loops. That's why she said Fruit Loops. Maybe that is what she meant. Maybe I don't know. I don't even want to think about what she meant or why she meant to say it. There's no justification. I agree. Throw glitter on it. Doesn't look any or sound any better. Saying thank you for coming in, smashing that thumbs up. I will say, I think it's just as disgusting. Well, here's my thing. The internet's forever, right? And I couldn't fathom being, rather they're a baby or, a child or a teenager or even a young adult. I couldn't imagine highlighting every piss poor comment said about one of my children and having it on the internet forever. Like, that's just why? Why would you want to do that? But this is also the same mother that comes back to the internet and talks about these alleged CPS visits, right? Anything to make herself a victim and garner a few sympathy comments or donos is what she does. She doesn't give a fuck. Then try to invite herself on Fake K with KK. Person wrong. That's what I'm saying, Petty. Leave all that other shit to everything else. Reality's jealous. Mary trying to take her seat. Mary's parasocial relationships. I love you and your family. Who the fuck is Mary? I agree. That's what I'm saying, Jenna. She can do whatever she wants, whatever you want. You want to read them out? Go ahead. But yeah, you're right. Her children are hearing it. I'll never forget when she told her son that the people on the internet hate him. And thank God that child had the smarts to turn around and say, no, they don't like you. Because that was heartbreaking. Oh, Lord, BJ is another parasocial mom. What? Right, Stephanie? You're with me. New character unlocked. Mary is next in line for the co-pilot seat on Beach. I did get alerted, and I didn't see it. I didn't open anything, but I heard that Reality basically admitted on panel that Brittany's trying to hide income. How dense can you be? I think 30. There was 30 from the day of service, but I don't know. She's coming for you, reality. Mary's coming for you. Where the hell did she come from, though? Mary had a complete come apart. Well, Hartley didn't clip that, so I didn't see it. Hartley's my go-to to be caught up on all the things. Moonshine Mary? Reality's one upper. I expect her to make her appearance soon with a story how not only does she love BJ, but she's secretly married to her. But I wasn't going to comment, but Tim credit for the comment, but I very well know that I was just in the comment section waiting for a response from Laura on that one email. Then I left. People don't even know who's me. I don't live in KY. Also not in Discord writing stuff like period. I think that's the least of your concerns here. It was Jamie Vick, yeah. Oh boy. Funny thing is, Mary was in Trisha's a month ago saying she left BJ's because of her behavior in front of the baby. Now she's back and extremely parasocial. Well, let all the crazies congregate into one place so we know exactly where they are. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's like the you know what it's like. Let them all stay there. Let them all stay there. Reality cried about the comment. It was weird. And the night before claimed she's hiding from a DV situation. Well, you're not hiding very well when you're so publicly on the internet, but okay. Trish had Mary on 731 telling everyone in chat how she hated BJ and Jay. So she's just a pick-me. I notice a lot of these people that I've seen, what they do is they come over here, and because these chats kind of fly and you might not get all the attention that they want, they go back to the chat where there's 4 chatters so they get seen, right? I notice that happens very often. I stand on the part I meant to. I know what I was doing. I improved. But here's my thing, Bitter T. What part of your excuse makes your comment any better? So you stand on the part you meant to, which is that she's likely not properly washing the baby's vagina. That's the whole bad part about it. Fuck whatever loop word or whatever this word, the whole comment. So go ahead and stand on it. But that's like, what? I have never once thought, oh, are they properly washing their kids' private areas? That just doesn't cross my mind. It's a weird thing to stand on. But go ahead, girl. Do your thing. Thank you so much, me, for the silver star. Hey, Marshall. Right, why stand on it if you're apologizing? That don't even make sense. What you apologize for then? And come up this whole elaborate story throwing the grandbabies in it. That's weird. You should have just said I stand on it. Ah, I know. It's quite a few. Oh, she gets it, Junebug. She gets it. I agree, Hurt Locker. Well, she stands on it, guys. So I don't know what that whole filler buster story was about then. Right, Blue Bonnet, no matter which way you put it. Am I right? That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean stand on it? Why'd you even apologize then? Oh, see that, Jay? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry that happens. YouTube does this weird thing sometimes. Also, I don't know if people realize this, but if you go look at any I'm not even going to feed into it. These people are stupid. Playboy is not legit. It's not correct. And once you reach a certain level, it always appears either as 100 or 200. So it'll say you gained 200 subscribers and it'll say you lost 200 subscribers when you really lost 1 or 2. I don't know why it does that, but it does that. Go look at any bigger channel. You'll see the same thing. Why do people like Mary think they can ask for a link up on panels? Dark Horse did that. Another loopy female. I don't. Maybe Mary's Dark Horse. Who knows? Do they go on camera? Who the fuck knows? Maybe they're all the same, but they're all the same attention seekers. I'll tell you that. Witchy woman, thank you for hitting that thumbs up. Hey, Savannah. You took credit for a comment written under your account and you want praise for that? It was an elaborate story. I'm holding my 1-year-old grandbaby and did my granddaughter in the background with her grandfather and Fruit Loops and I don't even remember it because it was so elaborate. There were so many filler words involved in it that it was elaborate. So it was an elaborate story. From the age of the grandchild to the rocking them to this, that, that's they're called filler busters. You might know what's true, but your truth doesn't change what you meant to write, which just a minute ago you said you stand on. And it's not fine, though. I've never not stood in what I said on, well, you have. If I had written it, meant it, I would stand in it. Well, you did. You're saying you stand on it, but you also gave a story as to why it wasn't what it was meant to be. It does change the fact I took credit for it anyway. Take that credit, girl. Take it. Lord bless it. She took credit. She took credit. I mean, we don't have to revisit the credit that wasn't taken. I mean, taking credit's like, I changed my own tire for the first time. I took credit. I agree. It's like part of me originally felt a little bad. I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little bad for Bitter Tea because I don't know. These people think that the filthier they are, the more traction they'll get. And she kind of started her whole thing out here with that digging into this and that and whatever and going real life and whatever. And I was like, oh, maybe caught up in the moment. But then all this other stuff and. I intentionally didn't jump on the whole groceries thing because there was no fucking proof. And I don't like that whole type of immediate jumping on somebody anyway. But then you got this situation. And on one hand, I feel like you're proud of what you said, which is what's making it weirder because you're kind of coming in here with this no fucks given attitude. Yeah, we just heard a whole lot of fucks given excuse. So it's a little contradicting to what we just listened to. I don't get it. I don't get it, but there's better ways, Bitter. There's better ways. That's what I'm saying, right? That's how I initially took the first big shebang with her, right? Like, oh, maybe she thinks this is how you get traction or something. I don't know. You apologize, but then you said you stand on it. Maybe that's where the disconnect is. She said, at least I apologize for what I do. Yeah, these other people never apologize for anything. Well, we're adults, so let's not do whataboutisms. I teach my kid this. Just because your sister drew on the wall one time doesn't make it okay that you did it this time. I didn't do the grocery thing. I'm not proud of it. What do you want me to do about it? Nothing. How about nothing? How about just apologize for it and move on? Don't say you stand on it. Don't make excuses. Don't say anything in between. Just, that you're sorry. I don't know. Oh, Indy, I have never seen you say something like that, girl. Woo! I told her I was sorry, apologize to everyone, saying I was stating the fact that I sent it. Oh, okay. That still don't make sense to me, but okay. Well, what else can you do, right? Maybe if you're that angry at the parents that your mind starts to go to places like that and impacting making statements like that about a child, take a little break. Somebody suggested Disney Channel, and I think that's a great idea. She makes passive-aggressive apology, non-apology. She isn't sorry for it. Just sorry her fake explanation wasn't accepted. Yeah. I don't think everybody wants to point their fingers. I absolutely agree. I always say I'd rather sit with the sinners than the saints. We definitely all make mistakes. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I just think it's crazy to you know, say like you're sorry and then say I stand on it. Whatever. Do your thing, chicken wing. And Jesus said, go forth and sin no more. Bitter tea. No, I agree with that, low key. I mean, Brittany, listen, we all know who and what Brittany is and what she's always been. Brittany has no problem shielding herself from criticism or, anything in between by using her children as human shields. Brittany uses her children like worms on a hook. You know what I mean? Like we get that. But then don't at the same time also feed it so much that I just, remind yourselves. That's all. It's easy to I've never, I've said shit I highly regret. I'm not saying we don't, but it's just that's what I'm saying. Like what Hartley's saying, how can you be sorry but take credit for it? Like it's just maybe it's that voice to text again, girl. I don't know. Maybe it's not making sense because it's voice to text. I don't know. Maybe the grandchild was in the background asking for the credit card this time, and the word credit came up. I don't know, but oh, that sucks. Tanker time. I hate when that happens. Felt like she was embarrassed that people would think that she thinks vaginas had loops. What? That's how it came across. Not that she was actually sorry for being so disgustingly inappropriate. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, you're not. And I'll tell you why. Because people don't usually apologize and then say, I'm taking credit and standing in it. They don't, you know what I mean? The two don't combine. But it is what it is. Hey, MFA. It is what it is. Oh, Bitter's on Kick. That's why you guys can't see it. Erica J coming through at the 31 months. Had to shimmy on over from Kick to hit the button. Thank you. And send my milestone. Love you, Granny. Stay strong. Thank you so much, Erica. 31 months is crazy. Thank you. I don't think you're all blocked. I think that she's on Kick. And so you won't see her on the YouTube end. All my crowns broke. I hate when that happens. Well, how can you listen? If I'm watching a live stream and I use voice to text, then the live stream stops playing, right? So then you're always delayed in the live stream. Am I right about that? I think next time, Bitter, I think just a simple apology will do. Spare all the extra words, right? That's all. Or maybe there shouldn't be a next time. Maybe there's been so many times that people are no longer willing to have a next time. That happens too. Hey, Pajeez. Oh, it does keep playing? Really? Let me test this out. Let me look for a live stream and see. I've never all right. My space owner's plan to launch. The news is live.
If Cornyn and Till Estate.
See, when I voice the text right now, the video stops playing.
True to their word, which we very much expect.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me.
Of course, after this vote, you've got to see how.
Whoa! Speaking of news, let me get that off. Did you guys see that 15-year-old girl that disappeared 4 years ago was found in another state? She was kidnapped. She asked her parents to go to the movies, and they allowed her. And when she went, this guy that's been grooming her for years, that gave her a burner phone, holy shit, he kidnapped her. Yes. I couldn't believe it. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. Such a sad story. And of course, Rightfully so. Her parents were upset because they felt like the police weren't doing enough. They didn't care enough. And oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. Four years. She was 15 years old when she vanished from Chicago on her way to the movies. I pray that something like this happens in Sebastian's case, but who knows?
Investigates a missing teenager case that has a good outcome, but it leaves behind a trail of misery and mystery for friends and family. It involves a 15-year-old girl who left home in Milwaukee 4 years ago, came to Chicago, and she vanished.
Get this, she's been found alive now in the state of Virginia, and a man there has been charged with kidnapping. Investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy has been trying to unravel this unusual.
Crazy shit. She was held hostage for years by this guy. He is creepy as fuck. Her parents talked about how they argued with the police. They had the progression video and everything. You know, here's what she would have looked like. And then here's the house she was kept in. And here's the creepy man that did it. And he was grooming her. She's 19 now, yes. He gave her a burner phone. And when he took her from the movie theater, he threw away her real phone and broke the burner, threw it in like a river or some shit. I don't know. But thank God she is home. She is safe. She's going to go through years, I'm sure, of therapy. I can imagine how elated her parents are. They never stopped looking. They never stopped fighting. Here's the last image they have of her.
Milwaukee police for moving too slowly, pointing to this doorbell cam video of the last time the teenager was seen as evidence of a sloppy investigation.
Everybody on that block has a Ring camera. Why didn't they go knock on the doors?
You guys got the video.
We got the videos, not the police.
So that's the sister and the mother. They had to go find the cameras from the street and the last footage of her and all of that. And then the police say, you know, we never expected it was part of a trafficking ring. And, well, of course not, idiots. Here's his charges. Oh, my gosh. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. Wait, what? I see maybe 5. 5 what? Apologies as corrections are given for those mistakes, though. You seen 5 apologies to you for people believing the grocery thing? Well, I'll tell you better. I'll break it down for you. Hey, Hell of a Life. You have made quite the impact the moment you started your own channel. And unfortunately, at the time when it came out about the groceries and the laptops, the groceries distracted from the laptops, right? MFA, thank you for the skull. The groceries distracted from the laptops. The laptops was the real issue. People felt that you were ungrateful, that Truth has sent you quite a few laptops, my understanding. Then that Jackie person that I never heard of came out with this story about buying you groceries. I was one of the few that actually defended you on that. I you know what I mean? I'm like, listen, if somebody helped her with groceries, okay. You know? So what that she bought herself a mic? Isn't she bettering herself by attempting to you know, find a way to make income? Whatever. But I think because of the other things you have done, I think people just had enough with you. And it was easy for them to believe that you've done what you were accused of. Erica J, thank you for the rage quit. And Irish Eyes with the hell yeah. I was accused of taking a brand new computer from Huffy by Truth. Never happened. I said, see Mastiff, who was who complained about my iPad to Truth, not me. I even sent a screenshot showing her writing stuff in chess I wasn't part of. I tried to contact him, trying to return those to him for several days, and I got no response. I don't want anything to do with them. Who's Huffy? Yep. Oh, they ran away. They must be troubled. I agree with you, Chica. It's horrible. He said he sent 3 computers. If you're in Michigan, don't forget to vote today. Thank you, I'll survive. Damn, Stephanie. Okay. All right, chat. Don't make me turn it into a super chat goal. Stop giving bitter tea attention. See how bad the chat really wants you to go away. He didn't send 3? No, Miss Liverbird. I heard him claim 2, but I also didn't follow all of that. She also said she was going to dig into Trisha's ex-panel guests and why they aren't there anymore. That was also a problem with bitter tea. I feel like that's something a lot of people do, though, to be fair. 2 laptops and an iPad is what was claimed. Thank you, Christine. Yeah, I know. A laptop and an iPad. The other laptop came from a chatter. Oh, okay. So from Truth, you got a laptop and an iPad, and then somebody else is claiming they also sent you a laptop, and you're saying that's not true. Well, did that person give proof that they sent her an iPad? Or, I mean, a laptop? Or, you know? I don't know. Ooh, Hartley. I did not get 2 laptops and an iPad. I tried to prove. Right, but are you playing semantics? Was it that you got 1 laptop and an iPad from Truth, and then a chatter also sent you a laptop? So in total, you got 3 different streaming devices. That's what I think they're saying. She said she tried to return them. They didn't want it. Damn, I'll tell you what, Bitter. You were very lucky. Because I've been on here for fucking years. And I was very, very lucky. A couple years back, T. Adams sent me a laptop. You were sent several. People clearly adored you enough that they sent you several ways to stream. And I would consider yourself lucky for that people even cared to help you like that. No, apparently it was 2 laptops and an iPad. Until she said about Britney Spears used to talk all the time. There's no way her excuse is truth. You guys can vote it out. Go ahead. The chatter's laptop did not work. I couldn't type in it. I was forever grateful. I thanked her relentless. I have every text trying to return it. Oh, I think they thought you said the iPad keys didn't work. But you're saying the laptop keyboard didn't work. Okay, that makes sense. Give me 1 quick second, guys. I got to get Nelly. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, it is what it is. I'll tell you what. If people gave these things, I don't know. Do we really throw it back in somebody's face? Unless it was something where, like, she's collecting all these things behind the scenes and nobody knows and blah, blah, blah. But people gave, they gave. Huffy, I offered meat where she met me the first time. I don't want them. I can donate them. Well, I don't know. I don't get it. She's done a lot. The computers are just straw that broke the camel's back. That's what I figured. Like, that all came out after a bunch of other things came up. When someone has many issues, this many people throws up red flags for me. Yeah. I try to give it back, like, immediately. Okay. Well, she couldn't afford to, right, Bulldogs? And I guess a subscriber that was friendly with her offered a laptop. When she got the laptop, it didn't work. I don't know how she came across a laptop and an iPad from Truth, but it could seem that I can see why people see it one way, and I can see why people can see it another. And more important news, did y'all see Melissa and Sinner broke up? Told you, girl, you can't buy his love, honey bunny. You can't buy his love. He don't want you like you want him. He is happy with me. He just wants your money. Granny, please don't let Bitter hijack your chat. She seems to try in every chat she enters. Well, I mean, to be honest, she's kind of like a cow, right? So you let them moo about. I mean, it's no big deal. We'll be all right, guys. Okay, let's hear the breakup. Little Buttercup.
Can I talk or are you going to drop me?
No, go for it.
Okay. So you brought it up 3 times during this live. Okay. The first time you brought it up, I was busy. I tried to come up. I sat in backstage and then I figured, you know what? Let him go.
I mean, Bitter, you have made yourself that. Wow is right, but you really have. From the doxing to the threatening people to exposing conversations to collecting several items. You have, and then the horrible comments are the icing on the cake of the moo pie, if you will. You have kind of made yourself that way. I felt very empathetic towards you. I was trying to one of the few people that were trying to kind of take empathy on what was happening, but you do make a splash everywhere you go. You're kind of like strutting your udders about, swinging about, you know what I mean? I hate that I had to say that and hurt your feelings, but you don't know when to stop, girl. You don't know when to stop. And I get it. You feel like you're not being heard. You're being misunderstood. You're all these things, but you're not. At some point, you have to recognize there are this many people that feel this way about you because of the things you have done. So maybe just lay low or something. I don't know. Maybe stop seeking so much attention on yourself. Maybe stop apologizing and saying, but you stand on it and take credit. Maybe stop using voice to text because it ain't working for you. I don't know what to tell you, but at some point you got to recognize what time it is. And right now people don't want time to hear from you. Strutting those udders about. Anyhow, listen to this shit.
Can I talk or are you going to drop me?
No, go for it.
Okay. So you brought it up 3 times during this live. Okay. The first time you brought it up, I was busy. I tried to come up. I sat in backstage and then I figured, you know what? Let him go on with his show. You brought it up again and you just brought it up again.
Yeah.
So you're the one bringing it up over and over again.
Because what's happening is you're messaging me in the...
Thank you, it's me, Tiffany. Thank you so much. Lucy, thank you for the clock it. Thank you guys for the redeems over on Kick. Which one is Sinner? It was a good question. I imagine this one right here. So it is actually hysterical. No, Emmy's not married. My understanding is Melissa is. But hey, that's their business. Do your thing. Maybe it's an open marriage. We don't know. Floating Heart, thank you, Jar of Farts. But she doesn't have you blocked, Quinny. She's on Kick, so you're not going to see her on YouTube's end. The fact that she jumps up there at all, and he's immediately like spilling the tea, like, well, you keep messaging me in the background and whatever. I don't know how many times this man has to publicly humiliate you, Melissa, before you recognize that he truly don't give a fuck about you. You will never take Emmy's position. You will never replace her. He wanted he wanted the cake and to eat it too. He wanted you to bake it and serve it. I mean, just stop it. You already had this whole come about because he used the money you gave him to go visit Emmy last time. At what point do you stop making a fool out of yourself? How embarrassing.
Background. Tell me I'm
I have
paranoid.
to message you. You're the one bringing it up
No,
over and over again.
because what's happening is you're messaging me in the background. Tell me I'm
I have to
paranoid.
message you in an hour.
In an hour.
I messaged you once.
An hour ago, you said that I was fucking paranoid about something. I am not. I have a clear presence of mind here. I'm sick.
I have a clear presence of mind here. Thank you, Ronnie, for the hide-in. That's kind of wild. She said he's paranoid. He said, I have a clear presence of mind here. That hit. I agree with you. That's why I didn't get involved in it. I didn't like it either. I didn't like the dog pile and bitter initially. It was just so asymmetrical to have the many larger creators versus one very small creator. But after the latest comments, I'm not sticking my neck out. I agree. And I felt like a lot of that dog pile was personal, right? Because she did have a falling out with Trisha. And she did have a falling out with this person, that person. So I could see how that could happen. And then it turned out there was no proof of anything that was said anyhow. So I agree, but I can see why people are frustrated with her. She does this weird stand on it, but apologize thing. I get it. Anyhow,
What's happening is you're messaging me in the background. Tell me I'm
I have to
paranoid.
message you in an hour.
In an hour.
I messaged you once.
An hour ago, you said that I was fucking paranoid about something. I am not. I have a clear presence of mind here. I'm sick of hearing the bullshit of
You don't have to yell. You could chill.
Well, you're
you could talk to me
misrepresenting what's happening here. You're twisting some shit, and I'm not playing.
So what I'm saying is, if anyone's making you try to take a side, it's not me. Don't speak in riddles.
I'm not
speak out loud.
Listen, I am speaking out loud as clear as I can. This is not a riddle. This is not a riddle. I'm tired of hearing about you and Headstones fighting. Leave me.
I am. I've been. I haven't messaged you about her once.
Was that a riddle?
Have I?
Was that a riddle?
No.
Okay.
Now can you answer me?
What was your question?
Have I messaged you about her or contacted you about her at all?
Let's have a look. Well,
So
let's
have a look-see. Go ahead.
Actually,
You're
no.
being very disrespectful, David.
holy shit, you don't let him speak. My God. How much money are you sending him to put up with your shit? Holy hell. David.
Let's have a look. Well,
let's have a look-see. Go ahead.
Actually,
You're
no.
being very disrespectful, David.
David. No, David.
What you've been doing for months is disrespectful to yourself, dude. You're starting.
What I've been doing for months?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What's that?
If you don't listen, if you don't know what you're doing, who am I to explain it to you?
Well, share with the fucking class. But you're going to say things, David.
Ouch.
You know what she's doing, in my opinion? She's pointing out that he's leading her on. Like, she's trying to do this weird, like, I can buy his love, he wants me type of thing. And at the same time, he's trying to keep Emmy happy too. I mean, there is a lot to be said about what he's doing as well. He's not innocent in all of this. I think this is legitimate.
David. Ouch, David.
Go ahead.
I've been ready.
Okay.
All I'm saying is you just stated someone is trying to make you take sides. That is not me. I've never tried to make you take sides. I don't message you about her at all. Please correct me publicly if I'm wrong.
You certainly have attempted
It's been
never. Listen, you certainly 100% have attempted to make me not be friends with Headstones. You certainly have.
So
What are we doing here?
David. David.
I don't know what you're trying to clean up. I'm just urging you to stop fighting with someone over some bullshit, dude. It's ridiculous.
Are you urging her too? Are you urging her?
Yes.
Look, he admitted right there he's some bullshit. Stop fighting over some bullshit, damn it.
And as everyone knows, this has been an actual problem with my friendship with Headstones because I've been defending Melissa because I don't know what they're fighting about. It seems like they're fighting over me, and I'm not too eager to be with either one of them. It's weird.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Ladies, take your pride, flop it over your shoulders, and walk on by. Holy shit. He's not too eager to be with either one of you. Yet you two are going at each other for this guy who openly states that. That is embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Especially you, Emmy. You could do a lot better, girl. Come on. Oh, Lord, that is embarrassing. He just said that.
because I don't know what they're fighting about. It seems like they're fighting over me, and I'm not too eager to be with either one of them. It's weird, and it's a distraction from the purpose of what I'm doing here on YouTube. I wish you guys would knock it off so we can all be on the same page and actually—
a distraction for what he's doing here on YouTube. Obsessing over Queen? Holy shit. Just a little floater with the hell yeah and Irish eyes with the hype. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Knock it off, ladies. You're distracting him from his one and only true love.
The purpose of what I'm doing here on YouTube. I wish you guys would knock it off so we can all be on the same page and actually get rid of shitty people around here instead of nitpicking with your heartstrings. I don't have time for it, dude. It's ridiculous.
Instead of nitpicking with your heartstrings, this guy will put love on the back burner to obsess over Queen. Let that sink in. That is wild. You are distracting him from his sole purpose, which is to watch every fucking move, every step you take. I mean, my golly, why would either of you want anything to do with this? Do you hear the way this man's? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you dislike Queen as well. I don't give a fuck. When you hear this man speaking and saying the most vile things he can, and he did it about you too, Brittany. I seen Brittany over in the chat the other day saying, oh, these people don't get to know you, sinner. Did they take a chance to get to know him when you set up on panel with Queen and told her she was right about everything she ever said about the guy? Or when you were doxing him in private with your moderators? Or when he was telling you that you need your tubes tied and that you don't deserve the children that you have? Were people getting to know him then? It's so funny how these people are so quick to forget or act like he won't do the same shit to you. The minute he fell out with Brittany, he let the truth of how he felt come out. He said all the nasty, vile things. And what did Brittany do? Cry what an abusive man he is. But the minute you're no longer his target, people just aren't getting a chance to get to know him. What the fuck other side of him do you need to know? This is a guy who sits on the end of either a cell phone or a microphone, obsessing entirely over Queen's life. And it is obsessive. Absolutely obsessive. And the threats against her and the comments against her and her family and everything that he says has gone way too far. And for him to sit there and act like he needs to clean up the streets from the bad people, you're a bad person, sinner. Clean yourself up. The shit you say crosses so many lines, but because Queen is hated, people don't call it the fuck out. You are no better than. It takes these bitches to get their panties in a wad, chasing after the big old painter sinner to even call out how despicable you truly are and vice versa. It is a scary obsession. It really is. And the fact that he's openly admitting right now that they are stopping him from his true focus, his one and only focus. You don't think that's worrisome? That this man's entire identity has become about Queen? He is so driven off his anger towards a woman he has never truly met. And these people sit over there and say everybody else is obsessive over Brittany. Brittany does an entire back and forth with everybody. When Brittany's not being spoken on, she pokes at everybody. Brittany has personally done something to each and every person that goes at her. What the fuck has Queen ever truly done to Sinner to deserve his many year-long obsession at this point? Oh, she docks his name out after having enough from him? Wow. Don't forget, and he also did the same shit with that other woman. Can't think of her name right now. Went towards her Facebook, dug up all her shit, did all of that. It's crazy. Fucking crazy. But you keep distracting him, hoping one day he'll fucking fall in love with you, Melissa, and kick Emmy to the virtual curb. The desperation here. You know what? And at some point, it reflects back on you too, Emmy. It surely does. Because you can't be the stand-up person you claim to be and also be okay with all of this. Yeah, Davis fam. That's right. He did all that crazy shit to her too.
Rid of shitty people around here instead of nitpicking with your heartstrings. I don't have time for it, dude. It's ridiculous. So yes, to answer your question, I have urged headstones to stop as well.
Oh, I'm allowed to talk now?
Yes, go ahead.
You don't want to do this, okay?
I don't want to do it. Listen,
you don't want to do this, and I don't want to do this either.
This is your doing. I'm just
know
asking
exactly what she did. You know exactly. Listen, you don't let me get a fucking word in. What are you scared of right now? What are you squirming for?
We're not going to do that. Ain't nobody scared or fucking squirming, lady.
Stop squirming. Just chill. You know exactly what she.
This lady has a funny way of just telling people what to do. You're not gonna. You don't have control or power over me like that. Just stop it, dude. I'm urging you to stop fighting with headstones because I don't even think you know what you people are fighting over. Squirming these nuts.
Yeah, you don't know what you're fighting over. You're fighting over a man that would tell you to squirm these nuts. That's what you're fighting over. Hello? Is pride in the room anywhere? The humiliation. At this point, I really truly believe, I believe without a doubt that these two are now fighting a power struggle against each other. And it has nothing to truly do with Sinner at the end of it. But who the fuck knows? Weird.
Let's do it.
Really?
Really?
Done it.
Huh?
Done it.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. Listen, you go about your life. Just let it be. If you don't want to be brought in the middle, then just shut up about it and stop bringing it up.
Oh, you want me to shut up? Listen, lady, I'm telling you to shut up. You don't understand what's happening here.
I'm not going to shut up.
This is so romantic. Listen, lady. Oh, you're so cute, Nelly.
She's not going to talk how she wants to. Yo, I shut up enough, David.
Oh, yeah.
I shut up enough. I shut up enough, and you fucking know it.
The way Melissa keeps calling him David, and all he got back for her is lady. Oh, lordy.
Melissa, listen to me just for a second. I don't need this fucking bullshit, man. I want to listen to what I have to say before you start fucking talking. I'm trying to be your friend here, but you're like causing me all kinds of trouble, dude.
Babe, I can walk away. It's fine.
Well, what the fuck are we doing then? Like,
I'll
I'm just
walk
asking you, look, if you would just stop being fucking nuts about headstones, we could be friends. You don't have
Why are you saying I'm being nuts about her when she's attacked me for fucking months?
Listen,
when
man,
she pressed me over this 25K, you're not stupid. Stop.
I know I'm
Stop.
not.
I know you.
When she pressed me over this 25K, wait a minute.
Fucking nuts about headstones. We could be friends. You don't have
Why are you saying I'm being nuts about her when she's attacked me for fucking months?
Listen,
when
man,
she pressed me over this 25K, you're not stupid. Stop.
Well, you're trying to sweep under and steal her man. And despite him publicly making it very clear that he's going to stay with Emmy, you continue to try to buy his love and force yourself into their storyline. He wants nothing to do with you. Why do you humiliate yourself, Melissa? That is so fucking embarrassing. Oh my God. Thank you, Jennifer. That is true, Jason. Jessica. Man.
I know I'm
Stop.
not.
I know you need her right now.
Stupid,
I know you need her to back you right now.
I don't need.
What you got to do.
All right. And what I'm saying is they're both talking shit. I'm not getting involved anymore.
Mhm.
I'm not going to stop respecting headstones because you hate her.
I would never ask you to do that.
That's a big stumbling block in me being friends with you. And the thing is, like, it seems like you want to be friends with me, but all of your actions are counter to that.
This guy just thinks he is the end all be all. Oh my God. It sounds like you want to be friends with me, but that's what's stopping you because I won't da. Like he's a prize. This guy who says squirm these nuts is your big old prize at the end.
I don't know. I mean, my problem seems to be with her after her coming after me, but whatever, David. Like, it's so exhausting.
Hold on one second. I'll be right back. I'm not mad at you. I said that. I even said that. I'm not.
I don't see why you would be mad at me. I've done
You're just
only good to you. I don't know why you would be mad.
Listen, all of this shit with fighting with headstones is not good to me. It's detrimental.
It's detrimental to my sole purpose, which is queen. This dude snores. Queen. Rumor has it, you ever watch Hey Arnold? Anybody ever seen Hey Arnold growing up? You guys have seen Hey Arnold, right? And you know when Helga goes into the room and she opens up the closet door and there's a whole shrine for Hey Arnold? But she's out here doing the most to him because she can't stand him. But the truth be told, she's so deeply in love. She's collecting his gum and everything. One's in the chat if you know where I'm going with this. Oh, my goodness. Now, stop diverting him from his one and only purpose, Melissa. Gosh, buy him a therapist.
I know, but she hates me. Like, she said it live.
If I was her, I would hate you too. You have
Why? For what?
What are you talking about? I've been close friends with this woman for 3 years.
So why would she hate me?
For 3 years, every morning, I'm like, good morning, headstones. Good morning, sunshine. And all that's ended.
Good morning, sunshine. And it's ended because of you. I no longer, as a grown-ass man, come on and say, good morning, headstones. Good morning, sunshine, because of you. Like, these people are living this fake, dramatic, like, Lifetime movie. It's so bizarre.
Because you came in trying to fucking get laid with me or something like that.
Because you came in trying to fuck me, he said. He said that, Melissa. What are you going to say next, Desperado?
We got to be friends before we fuck, sweetheart. Like you're.
Oh, I like that quote. We got to be friends before we fuck, sweetheart. This guy's not getting laid. I'll tell you that. He certainly is not.
trying to fucking get laid up with me or something like that. We got to be friends before we fuck, sweetheart. Like, you're skipping that part.
Well, what are you talking about?
Oh, the idea made her blush. Ooh. Alpine, thank you for smashing that thumbs up. If you could all take a moment to smash it yourselves, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, this is like, that made her blush, which is wild. Like, nothing of what he's saying is romantic, it's not cute, it's weird. It is weird. And she's like, oh, fuck. How many couple grand do I have to send you for that, Daddy Center?
Before we fuck, sweetheart. Like, you're skipping that part.
Oh, I think it's the fact that he called her sweetheart. It made her blush. Oh.
What are you talking about? Dude, David.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about except for you. It's crazy.
Wait, what are you trying to say? Say it again, please.
I'm trying to
call me sweetheart again and mention the word fuck.
say that this bullshit that you've been pulling is nothing but a distraction for what I'm doing.
Okay. No, you said more.
You are distracting him again from Queen.
More. What was that?
Yeah, well, you'll figure it out.
Okay. All right.
Pulling is nothing but a distraction for what I'm doing.
Okay. No, you said more. What was that?
Yeah, well, you'll figure it out.
Okay. All right.
I'm not mad at you. Like, don't give your feelings hurt.
I honest to God, you would think these were two teenagers right now. But you said more than that. What was that? You said we have to be friends, sweetheart, before we fuck. Like, this is like two teenagers that haven't, like, the amount of mental stuntation, I guess, that we are witnessing right here is full blast. Like, this is right. This is humiliating. How is she not humiliated? Ho's gonna hoe. Is she sexting now? Is sexting now fucking? Yes to her. Ask Craig. Ain't that right, Brittany? But you don't know about that.
Listen, I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right, we good? Because I got to continue my shit. Don't be mad at me. Just do me a favor and stop the bullshit and stop using my name and threatening to show messages where I'm flirting with you to try to hurt headstones. It's sad, dude. It's sad.
Listen, I think that maybe you should have that conversation with her. And yeah.
Oh. She calls him daddy. I was only kidding. Does anybody really think that he would be dominant in person, or is this man with his microphone really just feeling himself? Because this is where it's all going to come out. Stop threatening to show messages where I'm flirting. Well, stop flirting with several women behind the scenes. How about that? Because I do believe that he keeps Melissa around because she's a heavy donator. I mean, that's why a lot of them keep you around, to be honest, Melissa. General Hospital, As the World Turns, Desperados on a microphone. They should start a podcast called that. Honestly, I could listen to this a lot more than I could listen to him obsess oddly over Queen. Irish Eyes, thank you for the full send. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's a lot more that they could get a lot of traction if they kept this up. This is actually entertaining.
I have brought it up. I have.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, should I?
You notice that stopped, huh?
What?
Any kind of flirtation between from me. Did you notice that stopped?
Flirting?
Yeah.
Did you notice he doesn't say good morning, sunshine anymore? Did you notice? Oh, that's a good idea. I just make up my own words. We can do it. Stuntation sounds like it fits just fine. Matter of fact, I feel like that should be the actual diagnosis for it. They do use her for money. The minute Craig went to insult Melissa, Brittany's like, shh, she gave Queen Bee $25K. And then all of a sudden he's like, well, that's not so bad. Huh?
When? I didn't know we were
She saw stars in her eyes at that moment.
Flirting. I flirt with you.
No, did you notice that stopped?
Flirting?
Yeah.
When? I didn't know we were flirting. I flirt with you.
No, we have in messages. This is not a secret.
Intimate messages? Intimate messages?
I don't know what you mean by.
See, she thinks she's slick now. She's going to finally get him to admit to it by playing stupid. Like, oh, you were flirting? I thought only I was. And he don't even realize it because he's in his own little, world right now where he just sees a bunch of bees flying about.
Intimate, but did you notice that
like fucking each other? That those messages?
I wasn't fucking myself. I don't know what you were doing.
Okay.
But listen.
How old? These are adults that are in like their 40s, maybe even 50s. I don't really know. But she just proudly announced phone fucking. He's like, I wasn't fucking myself. And here we all are, though, folks. Here we all are. She did take her channel down. She did. She couldn't take Emmy down, so she took herself down. And meanwhile, he openly admits he's not interested in either one of them. He just wants to get back to his mission.
Listen, I'm not trying to do this. I'm not. If anyone's getting messages, it's not. No, I'm not, because they would have been sent a long time ago. Okay. If anyone's getting messages, it's not going to be the public.
You're not going to get it. Yeah.
No, you're not going to fucking get it.
Listen, I don't have to listen. I'm gonna talk now, and I'm gonna mute you because you're just blabbering at this. What I'm telling you is, did you notice that any flirtation that was occurring between the two of us has come to a screeching fucking halt? It's been a while.
A screeching fucking halt? Did you notice I take my paintbrushes and I left? Fucking loser.
Wow, dude. Because I realized that I can't flirt with some pretty girl on the internet because they'll use it to try to hurt somebody.
Oh, he had to make sure he threw the word pretty in there. So now she's blushing again, just like he did with the sweetheart. This guy is leading these women on. Yes, Sassy Hound, she is. He is leading these women on because this is the ego, like the push he needs towards his ego. And how either of them find any of what he does attractive, I'm unsure. I can't flirt with these pretty girls on the internet and all that mullet beauty.
Because I realize that I can't flirt with some pretty girl on the internet because they'll use it to try to hurt somebody that cares. It's inappropriate. And that's
what cares about me. Are you listening, Headstones? They'll try to use it to hurt somebody that cares about me. You deserve better, girl. You deserve better. What are you doing?
You've done. It's weird.
I can't have a conversation when you keep muting me. Yeah, that's not really fair.
Because you're trying to manipulate the conversation. I'm
not. I'm not. I'm not trying to manipulate anything.
Okay, well then
you did just a minute ago try to manipulate. He walked right into it, but he's smarter now.
What do you got to say?
As far as flirty messages, I mean, every day doesn't revolve around sex. So yeah, we have it in like a week, maybe 2 weeks, something like that.
She just wanted to throw out the timeline to make sure that Emmy heard that. Mm-hmm.
It's been way longer than that, dude.
I think you need to. Okay. It wasn't every day anyway. So what are you saying?
I never said it was.
Okay. So what is this your way of telling her, with like not directly telling her, being a man and doing it in private?
Hoo-hoo! She had a point there. Not gonna lie, she had a point there because she's been trying to get him to admit to it for a while now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. This is so weird. I like the part where he said he's not interested in either of them. And yet, here they are, fighting over them. Blessed be. Blessed be. Let him get back to his mission, damn it. I mean, Joe said, I hate that there's another Emmy. Well, I should be calling her. I mean, I don't have the right to call her Emmy. For me, she's Headstones. But when you hear them saying Emmy, it's easy to repeat that. The closet door won't close, so the bathroom door will open. Small space for 2. Way too small for 4. It worked. A pretty comment. She's quieter now. Right. Like, he knows what he's doing. I'm sorry, but he does. And he's a little responsible for this too. And instead, you got these two going at each other. Child, I don't get it. That's what I'm thinking, Pet My Peeves. At this point, they're just fighting each other. Not for him, but just like an ego thing for themselves. She does not take rejection very well. No, she doesn't. I know, at least many people are. I agree. He said Troll was his type, a little fruity and slip. Troll is the person that's going at him that he's ignoring and yelling at Queen instead, right? Well, that's the thing. He doesn't care about them. He likes that they like him. He likes that they're interested in him. He's not interested in them. He likes the feeling he gets knowing these women are interested in him. It's like a very one-sided thing, and it's weird. And it's weird that he openly admits this, and yet they still continue to fight over a man that was nothing to do with them. Well, he did take the money, apparently like a year ago. He took the money that Melissa gave him, and he went and visited Headstones with it. And yet she's still there. She's still there. 'She's 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 still there He knows exactly what he's doing. That's why he doesn't want these women to know what he looks like. Right. And that's why she took advantage to go at him and say, oh, we're sexting. Oh, you're flirting? Because he kept making it otherwise. When he refrains from saying, fuck you, you nasty fucking cunt, that means he's into you. I'll tell you. It's kind of quite crazy. Wait, is that the real you? Before I even respond, let me see. Y'all take a moment to smash that thumbs up while we take a quick interception to make sure this is the real. No, I don't think so. Oh, wait. It is. I don't think he chose anything other than himself, Emmy, just so we're clear. I don't think he really had an interest in you. I think he did in the beginning. And then he got on this hate spiral where his whole obsession became, nothing more than Queen. I don't know how you find him attractive at this point anyhow. Jess, what do you call a sandwich in Notre Dame Cathedral? The lunch pack of Notre Dame. Go on, James. I like it. People are really gullible in here. Why believe any of this BS? It's for money and to get people talking about you. I disagree, Lost Mother. I disagree. Even with that type of Days of Our Lives fucking thing taking place, I don't believe for 1 minute that was a fabricated storyline, because it still doesn't get them as much attention as you would think. We saw that clip and that's all we needed. Nobody's running over to watch the rest of it. He told Queen he was coming to her house and busting her teeth in. Yeah, why sit with that? Why want anything to do with that? Hey, Mrs. W. His whole session with Queen is over Emmy, though. So I think he cared. No, I think it originated as using Emmy as an excuse. And then it got personal. And I think it's been personal since then. I mean, you heard him say, hurt somebody that cares about me, not that I care about. So I thought he has never met her in person. I don't know. I heard differently, but I don't know for sure. Let's put it this way. It don't matter if it's a man or not, right, Stephanie? Stephanie says, even if you hate Queen, I'll never get how you could support a man going after a woman like that. He is beyond vile and dangerous. Even if he was a woman, he has crossed so many fucking lines. And I think the fact that he is a man, people are like, oh, well, what does it matter that he's a man? And they're right. It doesn't matter. In all his feminine glory, he still has crossed so many lines that get overlooked. Threatening to go to somebody's house, to FOIA, to digging into Facebook, all of that. And did Queen do shit back in retaliation for it? Yeah, fucking of course she did. But to say he's going to knock her teeth in, he's going to go to her house, she's a child abuser and all the other crazy shit he has said to try to incite people to have as much hate in his heart against her as he has, it's gone too far. He's vile. He said he woke up wondering what Queen was doing and then later said he was in the shower listening to Queen. That's what I'm telling you. Like I said, it is very much, hey, Arnold. Heston is nothing more than an ally to him. And Hollis is nothing more than money. So did I, Laura. I used to watch her too. And I thought she was very educated and smart and well-spoken. And she did things in a way that she didn't have to go too low. And then, she kind of got overshunned by helping him get a platform. That's what I think. Oh my gosh, that would be brilliant. Make a Queen shrine which I joking aside, I'm sure it's not funny to Queen. It's easy for us to joke about his obsession, but I'm sure it's not funny to her. It has to be very, very fucking uncomfortable. That's what we've been saying, Alpine. Yeah, WIS. Many people stopped watching him because of watching her because of him. I remember them even saying like he's getting too angry and going too far when they were trying to do like the co-panel thing together. And yeah, I think it reached a definite limit that people are like, well, this isn't representative of who Headstones is. But, you know, let me pull this up. Dang it. Okay, just to be clear, Headstones is not. She doesn't even fuck with Sinner anymore and hasn't for a few months. Back then, Sinner chose Melissa, and thankfully, she chose herself. So, seriously, I don't care how you ever felt about Emmy and what she stood by or whatever. Let's give some credit where credit is due. Good for you, Headstones, for taking your pride and walking the fuck away because you deserve better. Hell, even Melissa deserves better, but good for you. Keep walking with your head held high because that you didn't lose nothing. You lost a man that would say squirm on these nuts. Okay, he's fucking sick. So shout out to you. Keep going, girl. Don't look back. Although I would say, why the fuck is he still using your name in any of this then? Oh, she's back on there, Kathy? Facts. July, thank you so much for your comment on Hartley's. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Yeah, he's still calling her a friend and trying to do this weird like triangulation with them. But I mean, who doesn't like a good cat fight over them? Like what? Both these people want me? Oh my goodness. Like I think he loves that. And I think he's purposely triangulating. And hell, he's probably getting extra money out of Melissa for it. You know, that girl deleted her channel. She's under an alt right now. Show yourself, Melissa. Come on out, moo, in all your mooful glory. They keep their blinders on. That's why I can't take any of them serious. Hate bonding always ends well in this sector. So true. Hey, Smoke Show. Still calling her his friends. Still going at other channels. Still fighting with... What is this? Quite a few, I would say, Chris. Wonder how you got to that conclusion. She was just talking to him a few weeks ago, wasn't she? I'm sorry, I have no respect for her at all. Oh, I don't know. I thought for like 2 months now she walked away, but what do I know? I know, if we say it 3 times, she pops up. Moo, bitch, get out the way. I can't believe he literally said, you're all distracting me from my purpose here. Like, he acts like his hate towards Queen, he truly believes that she needs to be exiled. And I don't think he's just referring to YouTube. Like, the amount of obsession this has dwindled into it is terrifying. It is. And I can imagine, as strong as Queen comes off the internet, I can imagine there has to be a level of like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Especially when you're responsible for the safety of 3 young girls. Yeah. I don't even understand. Again, I don't give a fuck you like the person or not. Switch the roles. What if Truth or Cletus or, Jason here in the chat, what if any of them went every single day speaking about even Britney in this format? How many people would sit by and be like, oh, yeah, that's fine. No big deal. Good morning, Captain Lee. Hope you're doing well. It is scary behavior. I agree she does, Polish. He admits he woke up thinking what she's doing, got in a shower listening to her. Let's not forget what he did at Bash, ran her straight off the internet. I forgot about that. And at first he came out acting like he was doing it from, oh, I'm just a a guy protecting my good friend Emmy. It has nothing to do with Emmy at this point. Hey, Summer Girl. She can't, Joby Love. You know what I mean? How many people could? And I mean, honest to God, that's how I feel about Nick. I feel the same exact way. Like, this guy's close. He's scary. They're not living in the same world we live in. Yeah, it's intimidating. It is only a piece of fucking paper. You're right. No, I know. Oh my God. Could screenshot this. Say, can you imagine the meltdowns if Cletus said he was going to drive to BJ's house and bash her teeth in? And did anybody call this out as they're screaming about what bitter tea said and that nobody called it out? Did anybody call this out? I hope he has more to live for. I do hope he has something to live for. I don't know about that, but child. In my opinion, he is approaching 50 years old, nothing to show for it, no retirement, etc. He's looking for a sugar mama and used Emmy. He thought Melissa was better off financially. I don't know. Could be. Oh, people are making excuses for him? Typical. BJ said he didn't say that? Oh. I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't hear it. I hear everybody talking about it. But of course Brittany would say that. Just like Brittany now claims he didn't say all the shit he said about her and that she said about him. We all seen the doxing that Angela put out that Brittany was doing to send her behind the scenes. All the conversations that her and her moms were saying when she was his target and then he was a dangerous man. I remember all of that. Purple Dragon and Danny, thank you for coming on in and smashing that thumbs up. Oh, I didn't see that, J-Dub. The doctor that killed his ex-wife of 7 years and her husband had been obsessing all those years, getting angrier and angrier. When he killed them, she was remarried with 2 kids. Shauna, thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Ooh. Hey, Passion for Victims. Good to see you. Is it a you know, even some of these clips are proof that these people need our names. Chica, if you look at it, because if you look at just a clip with just their name in it, it gets lesser views. But if you add our names to it, it gets more views. So a lot of people don't care what they have to say until they. So it's proof because I see the clip right here where it says Queen Bee says Jay needs her for views. Thank you, Danny. And I would say that alone is pretty good, solid evidence that that may be true. But anyway, is it a short or is it a oh Lord, you got me singing, or is it a video? And what's the title? Honk if you love Jesus. Me too, Robin. Harley does fantastic. I like that she does the different imagery with it. It takes a skill to do that. Same thing with Jones. And when he was mad at her, she went live. My child is in danger. Didn't care if Queen's kids were in danger. Well, that's fucking horrific. I can make you one, Gare. Thank you, Purple Dragon and Irish Eyes. Thank you guys for the hype and the hell yeah. I'm just waiting for which title it is so we can all hear it. But what's the title, Chica? Unless I missed your comment responding. Hold on. I like that we can now. Oh. Okay, thank you. The one that says, was it said by Laura? I guess, maybe.
Noon, everybody. So, I believe in finding the truth about something, especially when it comes to a allegation that happened yesterday on Britain's channel. And look, there's things that Laura says that I do not agree with.
Oh, I got the wrong title. Okay. Sorry. Thank you. I got it.
This video is fair use under Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976. Now let the chaos begin.
Understand, his stepmother is the one who reached out to Queen Bee.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't know what's true and all that and what's not true.
What was that QB supposedly did to him that made him so angry? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how far back it all goes to tell you that. I have no idea. I don't think anything anybody could have done can make somebody this fucking angry or obsessive. You know what I mean? Well, to be fair, order in the court. If anybody else gets seen or associated as suddenly they support everything they've ever said and done. I think it's one thing to say somebody's out of control, and it's a whole nother thing to turn around and actually denounce, acknowledge, highlight, and denounce said behavior. There's big difference in the two. But I get it. People don't want to be the target of this guy, right? I get it. They just want to sit on high horses and scream out, why aren't people covering other things of very less importance?
And I'm not even going to speculate on it. But what I am going to say is Sinner, like, does Queen Bee really seem like the type that's going to take the time to fucking for you? No.
No, hell no.
Do it for her, but she's just all mouth. She's not wasting her fucking time.
No, absolutely not.
She's too lazy or too stoned. She don't give a fuck. That's my.
Yeah, there's other shit to do. So, yeah.
Him acting like, oh, she's stalking my fam. Bitch, shut up. No, she's.
Since I highlighted that, I'll highlight this. I was responding to someone saying she loves him. Okay, so you're saying it's not love. I get it.
It's not.
Nope.
Children in those homes that you've got a notification set up. What if I had notification set up in the house that your children are in, Rebecca? Would that be proper? You see what he's doing here, right? Just let her talk, dude.
The notification sent to my fucking stuff. Same with it. He has the same for me.
I don't have anything like that, but it's very interesting that she does, isn't it? She doesn't care, right? She doesn't care about me. She's talking.
Wait, what? What was the beginning of what Queen was saying there? That he would even come to that conclusion?
Children in those homes that
oh, she's stalking my fam. Bitch, shut up. No, she's not.
Nope.
Children in those homes that you've got a notification set up. What if I had notification set up in the house that your children are in, Rebecca?
So he's claiming that Queen has notification on his home? How the fuck would anybody have notification on somebody's home?
Would that be proper? You see what he's doing here, right? Just let her talk, dude.
The notification sent to my fucking stuff. Same with it. He has the same for me.
I don't have anything like that, but it's very interesting that she does, isn't it? She doesn't care, right? She doesn't care about me.
How the hell do you get
She's
that?
stalking my family, both my stepmother, who's now a widow, by the way, and my sister. I see you, Rebecca. You're gonna get your teeth knocked out, fatty. That's right. Metaphorically.
Oh, that's good. That's real.
Ah, there it is. How can you have notifications set up for somebody's house, though? I don't understand that. Oh, yeah. Actually, I remember all that break and change. You're right. You're right. Says the man who has been to Queenstown and streamed from there, called her mayor, gets her court updates, fucking stalker. He went to her town and streamed from there? It's notifications on his court dates, not a house. You can't have a FOIA. I don't know if you could actually. I don't know if you can do that. He set up a crawler to get notifications for anything in her name. Troll told on him, so she says she did it too. Oh. He had a sandwich at the little sandwich shop? Holy fuck. I didn't know that. Oh, that's creepy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Lisa Frank. Like a notification if there's like a police. I didn't know you could do that though. That's fucking weird.
Feel good, Sinner.
Right.
That's by the way. And my sister. I see you, Rebecca. Both my stepmother, who's now a widow, by the way, and my sister. I see you, Rebecca. You're gonna get your teeth knocked out, fatty. That's right. Metaphorically.
Oh, that's good. That's real good,
Okay.
Sinner.
Right.
If I said that to someone, the internet would break.
Yep.
If I said to Wendy yesterday, you're going to get your fucking teeth knocked in. Oh my God. There'd be 1,000 videos already.
Yeah. Imagine Craig saying that.
Exactly.
Of course, this universe is going to snap back, and that one healthy tooth you have left, all gone, fatty. All gone.
And he punches his hand. Do you hear that? He punches his hand.
Wow.
Crazy.
Unbelievable.
I learned how to do it because of him.
Is that projection? Because Queen has more than one fucking tooth. The hell?
When he did it to
I never taught her how to do anything except make her intro shorter. And we finally trained her to do that.
my address, I turned around and did it to his. I didn't even know you could do it until he did it to me.
Never even heard of this before they just said it.
Oh, do unto others as you would like them to do unto you.
Do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. He's quoting the Bible, you fucking devil-worshipping pissy boy.
So that's how I learned.
So I Googled it, and I don't know if it's state by state or what it is, but you cannot use the Freedom of Information Act to get automatic notifications or alerts about a specific house. So because I never heard of that. I can't imagine that's a real thing, but the only way I know that anybody gets notifications of what's going on in somebody's house is if you're a victim of their crime, you'll be notified when they're released from like jail or they have a court date or something like that. But just getting notified anytime there's activity to somebody's home, I don't think that's a real thing. Yeah, maybe checking them often, sure, or having an app, of course, but being directly notified, hey, there was activity at this home, I don't think that's real. He does. He admitted as much, didn't he? The Hatter's Madness. He sure has.
Troll started this. It's not true.
How to do it? He did it.
Wait,
to
what
me
did I
first,
start?
and
I
then
didn't
so
start
was like,
this.
Okay, so I turned around and did it to him. So
This
now
is
I have to
wrong.
hit on his
I didn't
sister
start
and
no
his mom and
FOIA
dad.
shit.
What?
This FOIA shit didn't start with me. I have never FOIA'd a goddamn thing in my entire fucking life. This motherfucker's a liar.
Oh, we know that.
A hit on my sister and my mom
See?
and dad. Rebecca,
Rewind it 5
my
seconds.
family will come to your house and stole, by the way, and my sister. I see you, Rebecca. You're going to get your teeth knocked out, fatty. That's metaphorically, of course. This universe is going to snap back, and that one healthy tooth you have left, all gone, fatty, all gone.
So I learned how to do it because of him. When he did it to
I never taught her how to do anything except make her intro shorter, and we finally trained her to do that.
my address, I turned around and did it to his. I didn't even know you could do it until he did it to me.
Never even heard of this before they just said it.
I didn't rewind it. It's the clip.
Oh, do unto others as you would like them to do unto you.
Do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. He's quoting the Bible, you fucking devil.
Oh my God. Creeko, thank you for the hell yeah. Really, Artist Creek? I have never heard of that. I think that's insane. Truly insane.
Worshipping pissy boy.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Who's the devil worshiper? You or Beat Him?
Beat him.
B10 don't worship the devil.
okay.
That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, he really comes across like a big devil worshiper. 666. Give me a fucking break.
I learned
Troll started this. It's not true.
how to do it. He did it to me first, and then so I was like, okay, so I turned around and did it to him. So now I have a hit on his sisters and his mom and dad.
A hit on my sister and my mom and dad. Rebecca,
Actually, Sinner, if you
Oh, the fucking word semantics here.
listen closely, she didn't say sisters. She said sisters, meaning the house.
That's
Yeah,
true.
and
My
man.
family will come to your
he's
house and
taken
stomp
that.
your fat, crack-headed ass until you stop moving.
That is so fucking true. When you request a FOIA, you literally have to sign a line that says you won't use it for these reasons. And one of them is harassment, defamation, etc. And clearly that is happening here, which is wild. What the fuck did he just say?
Yeah, and
My family will come to your house and
taken
stomp
that.
your fat, crack-headed ass until you stop moving. We don't take threats lightly.
All right. Well,
So again, he gives another physical violence threat. And yet, crickets, right? Crickets. But let's all jump down and say everybody supports what Bitter T said. When Bitter T said is horrific, and everybody called that out, obviously. But this is okay. This is supported. Imagine anybody else said this about anybody else. Crazy. Fucking crazy.
He's totally taken that in the wrong context.
He's taking it the way he wants to take it so he can justify his vile fucking responses back. That's what he's doing.
taking it as like a mob hit, and she's just meaning as like a notification hits.
He knows.
I mean, I could see if she lived in Pennsylvania. She lives in I'm sorry, I got to take up. She lives in fucking Illinois. She's not doing anything to you, dumbass. Do you really think she's got these mafia connections? Like, shut the fuck up.
It's just so stupid.
You want to be reported to the police for threatening people, fatty? Do you? Do you want to lose custody of the other two children that hate you?
Oh, and that's okay too. As you people sit over there and cry that people are calling CPS on Brittany to make her lose custody, when most people with common sense recognize that the calls are coming from within the home, but he can sit there and threaten losing custody over what? His straight fucking hate for her? He's definitely not just foiling her. He knows within hours of anything whatsoever happening with her. It's fucking frightening and a huge problem. Has she spoken? I mean, I know FOIAs are, a public right, but something's got to give. I agree, Stephanie. I've spoken up on behalf of Brittany several times, and I hate that bitch. Literally hate her. But at some point, like this, none of this is okay. There's so much, like, the anger that radiates from this guy is insane.
For threatening people, fatty? Dude,
it's just so stupid.
You want to be reported to the police for threatening people, fatty? Do you? Do you want to lose custody of the other two children that hate you?
Oh my God.
Keep talking.
Wow.
Yes, so that you just notice when and what to.
I disagree that is a back and forth order in the court. I disagree. I don't think it's a back and forth. I think he goes way too far, way too often, and she finally has enough and responds. I think the fact that there may have been like a back and forth 2 years ago or a year ago doesn't justify the amount of obsession and vileness that comes out of this guy's mouth every single day. And no doubt, of course, he's going to say the most horrific shit of anybody that speaks on him, which is why I think some of these cowardly women don't speak up. Annie, thank you for the full send. I haven't heard anything about him supposedly having children or a blind sister or anything like that. But I admittedly don't watch everything, so I don't know. Carico, I did, and I'm sorry. I seen the second one now. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's crazy, Spill Tea. I hate when people say, well, it's a back and forth, but it's not. Oh, she may have lost her shit yesterday. I agree. But how much do you expect any one person to take before they finally do reach a point where they fucking snap and they say shit that they'll likely regret? You know what I mean? Like, how much are you supposed to take of every single fucking thing of this guy saying and doing the most and going into her real life and threatening her kids and threatening her custody? And I mean, how does somebody not snap and finally have a fuck enough? There you go. Queen said, I put up this shit for 3 years. He has lied on me nonstop. And when I respond, I'm the mean one. Shaking my head. These women that support this like make up lobster. It's fucking insane.
Oh, yeah, right. And so do I. And so that's the thing. I got the same shit he does.
I don't have anything like that. It's terrifying that this fat, child-abusing crackhead who fucks her brother is keeping hits on my widowed step.
Who fucks her brother? Oh my God. This the man you're chasing after, Melissa? This what you want? This is fucking crazy. This is sick.
Using crackhead who fucks her brother is keeping hits on my
child abusing crackhead who fucks her brother. Oh, okay.
as my widowed stepmother in her 70s and my sister. I'm gonna end this live stream.
So again,
and now he's the victim, right? Now he makes himself like he's a victim. My widowed stepmother and my sister and all of that. I mean, really? Yeah, Brittany supports it, but when it was her on the receiving end of him, she was right up there with Queen talking about how abusive he is. Fucking insane.
And my sister. I'm gonna end this live stream.
So again, it's okay for Sinner to say that she's having sex with a brother, but God forbid I or someone else says it and the whole internet breaks. I was called a sexual deviant and all this other shit. Clue. Who has been called a sexual deviant for saying stupid shit? Sinner? Not one fucking thing said. Holy fuck.
Yep. Wild.
I agree.
Are you want to hear it again, Chris?
No.
Not true.
Clue hasn't done it to Brittany for years. And let me help you understand the difference, because there's always that whataboutism, right? I'll help you understand the difference. If Brittany never dug out the trauma of Clue's child and spread that fuck around, promoted a website that gave a dox to all of her family, her relatives, and the trauma she has lived through, I highly doubt Brittany would be a topic of Clues, okay? Now, what the fuck did Queen do to deserve this? There's a huge difference here, and there's always that stupidity of whataboutisms. What the fuck does Clue and what she does have anything to do with what we're listening to right now? The minute anybody stops speaking about Brittany, she is right there poking to get a fucking response. Let's cut it with the she's a victim bullshit. She is a willing participant in everything that has taken place with her. She pokes and prods to get the response she wants so that idiots can run around calling her a fucking victim. The only thing she's a victim of is her own desperation, stupidity, and quite frankly, laziness. Stop the whataboutisms with that shit.
How to do it. He did it to me first. And then so I was like, okay, so I turned around and did it to him. So now I have a hit on his sisters and his mom and dad.
A hit on my sister and my mom and dad? Rebecca, my family will come to your house and stomp your fat, crack-headed ass until you stop moving. We don't take threats lightly.
Oh, you threatened me, so I'm going to threaten you with a threat. Ooh, that makes sense. He knows damn well she didn't mean hit as an actual fucking hit. Oh my God. I don't even want to hear it again. I don't even want to hear it again. Truly, I don't. I think anybody who's making excuses for this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And you know what? I think it's easy for a lot of people to make excuses for this because they are people that have never had the spotlight on them that we have had on us. These are people that are lucky if anybody gives a 30-second clip of any shit they say. They don't have people that are on their backs every single day. They don't have people that are playing every single word they ever said. They don't have people that have entire channels dedicated to every fucking word that comes out of their mouth. They don't understand what it's like to have somebody constantly going at you, going as low as they want to go and saying whatever the fuck they want while others justify it because they dislike you. A lot of these people are not seen enough to have that. So they can't say how or what they would do under that type of daily fucking pressure. And that's just facts. No idea how they would respond to it. It's easy to judge when you've never been on the receiving end. But I'll tell you what, we've seen an example of it, right? The example is when Brittany lied on Joneson and Joneson lost her shit and sat there and said everything she wanted to say that she said in private instead of publicly. How quick she was to lose her shit being lied on. How's she lying about his family and going real life? Because she just said what the fuck she said right there after how many days of this guy truly obsessing over her? Y'all see it how you want to see it because of your own dislike. It is a truly biased perspective taking place. It's crazy. Right, and it's justifications. It's justifications always, my dad's fave. You will never see one of them say, what Sinner said is fucking vile and should never be accepted. No, it's always, well, what about this? And what about that? It's all the time. Queen herself will say she's lost her shit. Right, like she just said, because after 3 years of daily boom, boom, booms from this fucking person, yeah, you're going to lose your shit. Again, you've never experienced it, so you don't know what it's like. Bought a first aid kit. I thought I'd treat myself. James Still, they're always good to have. I keep one in the car and one everywhere we are. You haven't seen any proof he threatened her child? I would say I just heard several different threats that do involve her children. Even if we had ever seen one bit of proof she was ever in contact with his family, I'm pretty sure there's proof out there that his family reached out to her. These people have sat and watched and listened to this for 3 years and sat silent. It's just getting worse. That's where it's like, how much do you hear the venom in this guy? And again, because you don't like Queen, you think it's okay. But yet a lot of these people claim to be the moral grandstanders that call out all the things. But this is one thing they won't. And I'm sure part of it is because they don't want to be on the receiving end of this guy and his fucking insane ramblings. I've never seen a receipt of that jumping. Never seen anything. I know people have looked. Oh, I did. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's on, let me check. I think it's on this channel. But of course, it has to be censored because if not, people will cry as a dox. Oh, I don't remember her channel name. And let us not forget, most of the crap between QB and Center could have been avoided if it weren't for Jones and handing over that FOIA to him. Yes, his stepmom said that is the root cause of his mental issues, and his stepmom told me to get the RO. I seen the clips of them out there. I can't think of the channel I seen them on, but I definitely saw conversations. That's what I'm saying, lost mother. If you got him to the point where he's threatening to knock her teeth in, smash her until she stops moving, have her lose custody of her children, etc., at some point, put your personal bias aside. Because guess what? Let's say he's correct and he's going to get her off the internet. Who's his new target going to be? What if it turned around to be you? Would you be accepting of it then? What if it's somebody you like? Would you justify it then? Because we see that a lot out here. Just the fact he went to her town to intimidate her is scary enough. Facts. I didn't even know he fucking did that. That's crazy. What's the excuse for that, people in the chat? Do you have an excuse for that? Anybody? You have an excuse for the fact this man went to her town and streamed it for all to know? I'll give you a second to think about it while I go grab a napkin. Think of your excuses. Did we get a good one in chat? Anybody? No? Oh, here's the excuse. Queen has someone follow him around California. They both have done BS. Have you seen proof of that? Is there like proof of that Queen has hired somebody to follow him around California? No, but we saw him upload a video of him in her town eating a sandwich, didn't we? Where can I find that proof, Jump Inc? You tell me where. Where's the proof that he went to her town and ate at a sandwich shop? You can get an RO, but the RO has to be served to the person. And if the person's evading service of the RO, well, then you have to figure out another way. Electro, thank you for the full send and the skull and the hype. Thank you. There's 2 people in the chat, Ellie. Oh, he was served. I'm sorry. I thought. Oh, you're calling her trying to get him served in California as following him? The process server is what you're calling following him? Well, I'll tell you what. Brittany, Dog the Bounty Hunter, Nick the Hat, Hung, Tony Mathis, Julie Valente, Bullhorn Betty, and some other people I don't even fucking know. They were stalking me too then. They're stalking me too. He posted a pic of him at the... Okay, interesting. But this is always the problem, right? And listen, okay, you got the 2 chatters in here defending him. You don't like Queen, right? That much is clear. And I can understand that. You don't have to like her. I get it. But can I ask you a question? If this behavior was pointed towards you, somebody you do support, somebody you do like, can you tell me how you would take it then? Well, you don't like Sinner either. Okay. But you're still not. So if this behavior, close your ears and forget the fact that he's saying Queen or Rebecca, whatever other fucking thing he wants to say, and replace it with somebody you care about. And then tell me how you would take that. Sunshine Madness. Good morning to you. I don't think it's a matter of clutching their pearls. I think I haven't heard anybody mention a child's private areas before like that. If they kept it dragging on for 2 years with them, I would have no sympathy, kind of like BJ is doing with you. See, I also disagree, though, because even when it comes to me and BJ, I have never crossed the line like that, ever. And there is so much venom. And I get it. When I speak about Brittany, sometimes I get so fucking angry, which is why I don't go live, because I am angry. And I try to prevent myself from getting to a point where I will say some shit like that. But I disagree, too, that Queen has, I think the fact that this guy is daily live about Queen and she rarely responds. People forget that, though. They said the same thing about me. Oh, well, you and that guy had a back and forth. At some point, I stopped the back and forth and the back kept going. And it doesn't stop. And there has to be a line where it stops being content or accepted. I know on social media, we accept a lot of things that we shouldn't. On social media, we become normalized to things that are not normal. Present that clip you just heard to anybody in your real world and ask them what they think about it. Anybody who doesn't follow this social media bullshit, who isn't in this sector, who would never accept any of this as normal or acceptable. She has stopped, though. I've seen her do tons of other content where she doesn't mention him at all. I disagree. But like I said before, Jump, you've never been on the receiving end, so you don't get it. No, but I heard Brittany say she was going to knock mine out. Yep. Sure heard that. That's true too, Nanya. At some point, you got to go a little bit higher then. You can't get on with an RO, you know. He said himself he didn't remember half of last night, the first time he threatened to hurt her. Well, doesn't he always say that when he says some really vile physical threats? He says like he was drinking. No, she hasn't. These people see it as a back and forth, but they clearly don't follow every day. And even if it was a back and forth, at what point does that back and forth go too far? Sure couldn't, Cheesy. Sure couldn't. Even if another woman said that to another woman, this community would go nuts over it. Yes, she sure did caffeinate it. Sure did. That scared little, you know, withering flower over there who's so afraid of me, sure as fuck did say she would knock my fucking head off. Kathy, you dug into his military records illegally. Stop. No, there is no excuse, Missy Lou. I don't know why people make an excuse. Like I said, I mean, you don't have to like somebody. Just listen to what they're saying. Exactly, Jackie. For like 2 years now. And so what if on a random Thursday in the middle of May, she finally responded? This guy's at her every single fucking day. Every single day. He admits he wakes up and thinks, what is Queen doing? He gets in the shower and listens to her live stream. I mean, come on. Let's normalize it, though. I still have saved in my own files threats he made towards her from 2024. He has been pushing it further and further for years. It's not okay. No, I agree. And he's pushing it further and further because there are people that act like it's normal because you dislike her. There are people that will still run in his chat to hate bomb with him, Brittany, despite going up on Queen's panel and admitting that the guy's fucking abusive. You bitches are crazy. Fucking crazy. Let anybody else say anything even remotely close about any of them, and you will hear the outrage. You know what else you'll hear? You'll hear them say, well, why isn't anybody else speaking up? Why isn't anybody else saying anything? You all accept this? You're all okay with this? Tell me I'm wrong, because you know that's exactly what the fuck you would hear from them. Fucking insane. We got a clip about Mary.
There we go.
I have not had the pleasures to meet this one yet. Okay.
There we go.
Thank you so much.
Hey, I'm trying to
Have a
figure out how to
beautiful
get it
day,
out.
honey.
Hey, man.
I'm driving.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out how to get it
Well,
out.
I'm through my Bluetooth in my car.
Hey, man.
I'm driving. I talk. Oh my gosh! I can talk through my car on Bluetooth. Well, I'm through my Bluetooth in my car. Since what you're going through, I talk. It reminds me of my car on Bluetooth. I went.
Did she just say, since what you've gone through, I can't sleep? I agree, Hartley. Wait, what? Cheese has never threatened me. There's something about Mary. Did she just say what I think she said, though? She did, didn't she? Wow. This is the woman who was just over in Trisha's chat talking bad about Brittany. Oh, bless it.
Through in high school. But I can't. I was since what you're going through, but when can't start talking about. No, this is really serious, and it reminds me of what comments I went through. There is someone I was in this chat that goes and.
What is this chaos with the double speak? What are we hearing here? Mama J, thank you so much for the 5 gifted.
Talk shit about you and Laura's chat, and I'm not going to say their name. But if I hear my name when I'm over there, this is really serious.
Is this echo on my end or is it on the videos? The audio is double. It's not on my end. Okay. This is crazy.
And why I don't read comments is there is someone that is in this chat that goes and talks shit about you and Laura's chat. I'm sick of people bad.
That's you, bitch. You're the one that was in other people's chats talking shit about her. Yeah, it's not me. It's on Brittany's end because she's an idiot. Hold on. We're going to see if there's a way to get rid of it. Give me just a second. She's another psycho, very unhealthy. Yeah, you're right. It's this video. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. Respectfully simplified, I wasn't before I spoke this truth. I spoke the truth in November and December of 2024. That clip you heard is from March. So, I'm sorry. I don't know. It's like that's a receipt because I didn't come out and say, "Oh, well, Truth had the same theory," or so. I don't get that. Sorry, but that's not the timeline. It was right when they sued me, which was in October, November 24. We spoke literally on my birthday, December 2nd, 2024. Yeah, I don't know who that is, though, Misbehave. I know people say that is she. She says it's not him, so I don't know. Breaking Change says she was leaving the channel because BJ wouldn't let her up on panel and chat was misunderstanding her rants. The bad Nunya, since that's what they call me now. Are you the bad Nunya? I think you're good. Sorry, I'm just waiting for the video to come back up. Mary and Reality are going to battle for her attention. Watch out, Reality. You're being pushed to the side. I'm not confirming anything because I don't know when Betty said it. All I know is my experience with it. And no, that's not the way I recall it. So I don't know. I did, Jesnet. He embarrassingly said he's not interested in either of those women, yet they won't stop chasing after him. Did I read this super chat? I'm sorry. Mary is nuttier than squirrel poop. Remember the squirrel poop that Reality was eating? Ew. Reality has said that she has fought all comers for that second chair. Brittany didn't even care to tell Reality that she was pregnant, keep her in the loop of anything. There was an alt account that came in saying some nasty shit, Sandra. Yeah. New character activated. Mary, Reality on roids. Bless it. They were saying that Mary was just in Trisha's chat. Interesting. Now, that is not what was said. Okay, she said 1 inch, and I thought of a foot. You stop that. I hope they both lose. World's right now in hand. Christ versus Antichrist. Okay. Interesting. Sorceress, thank you for the full send. All right, let me go over here. Let's see if we got it again. You guys are saying that she has one too. Do. No, I don't see it. You'd rather have Mary than Reality all day? What's crazy, she was telling Trisha she was done with BJ on 6:30. Right, so just a few days ago. I'm telling you, these people are not okay. That's why they deserve just to stay where they're at. I know, Indy. I really don't understand what difference it makes either way. But yeah. I got my money on reality, though. She'll pluck that eye out and mess Mary up. Mary needs to get off YouTube. She's way too attached. When she just said that she's not sleeping because of what Brittany's going through. And what's gross about it, though, is that's the type of suckers that Brittany latches in. And they don't realize that Brittany loves what she's quote unquote going through. Brittany makes everything she's going through into content. Brittany pokes at people when they're not speaking of her. Like, she wants this type of reaction, and they just give it to her. They fall right into what she's looking for. Poor Mary, who's now also going to send her Social Security checks to make sure Brittany can feel protected at home. Please. Fucking crazy. I understand what you're saying, B. Frank, but that's not my experience with it. Okay, here we go.
There we go.
Oh, she said the same thing I said. Ugh, here we go. All right.
There we go. Right. Figure out. Hey, I was trying to figure out how to get it off.
Can you all take a moment, smash that thumbs up, and let me hear this merry woman.
Figure out. Hey, I was trying to figure out how to get it off. Hey, man.
I'm driving. Oh my
Girl,
gosh.
you gotta be careful driving. Be careful.
Well, I'm through my Bluetooth in my car. I can talk through my car on Bluetooth, but I can't. Since what you're going through, I can't sleep. It reminds me of what I went through in high school. I was picked on, okay?
Oh,
but when
that explains so much. This woman's like in her 60s, resulting back to high school and being picked on. Bless it.
No, this is really serious. And
Oh,
why
is
I
it?
don't read comments is there is someone that is in this chat that goes and talks shit about you in Laura's chat. And I'm not going to say their name, but if I hear my name when I'm over there and I don't talk to them, they better knock their shit off.
What? Ooh. Oh, watch out for Mary. Quite contrary. Lord bless it.
It's happening, Britt, and I'm sick of it.
Hey, Mary, we're not your high school bullies, bitch. All right? Take a chill pill. If you're that sick of it, you're not sleeping, log the fuck off. This is just weird. And this is what Brittany feeds off of. This is insane. This is literally insane. Hey, Wandering Sub.
Sick of people bashing you, people doxing you. I'm sick of people
Doxing?
talking about you.
When the fuck has she ever been doxxed? She signed her name to a litigation using a missing child. She self-doxed. Hell, even Craig admitted nobody's doxed his family except for Brittany. Where'd this woman even come from? Bless it. Gmail.com. Lord, hold on. .com. Earbud warning. Oh, golly.
Start living in your home.
I know.
Okay,
It's infuriating.
this is serious. When people start talking about they should shoot themselves and put a gun in your mouth, go listen to Laura's chat. Go listen to Laura's chat. Get up from tonight, and you can.
So they needed a distraction. I see. Okay. This was after Brittany literally doxed a subscriber or attempted to. Okay, makes sense.
Listen to her saying, "Go put a gun in your mouth, bitch."
She said that tonight again?
Yes.
Oh
She's
my
psycho.
Wait. I heard about this. So apparently it wasn't Laura, but I love this, right? Because that would, like, all right, telling somebody put a gun in their mouth is wrong, right? One's in the chat if you remember Craig saying it. Anybody remember Craig telling somebody put a gun in their mouth and pull the trigger? Or how about what we just heard coming out of Sinner? Did anybody say how wrong and gross that is? Oh, okay. And that wasn't even said? Hey, allegedly conspiracy.
And anyone that listens and talks to her and talks about you should not be allowed in your chat. Point blank, end of story.
Yeah, that's been
Is this woman drunk? Drunk, maybe?
An ongoing issue too. There's people that'll come in.
It's called two-faced. That is called two-faced.
Mary was just over in other chats. Mary, what do you know about two-faced?
Yep.
When I got one finger pointing at me, they got two back at them. And they better watch themselves.
Oh, is that a threat?
Because they don't know me.
I think we should call that a threat. I think that's a threat. They better watch themselves because they don't know me. Okay.
I don't subscribe to bash people and to dox people. I don't even have my own channel because of this.
Nikki said,
go, lady.
Nikki said, you should put that person on blast because Brittany needs to know if the people are here pretending to be her friend and then bashing her in other chat.
Oh, please. As if Brittany doesn't watch every chat. For fuck's sake. Not all subscribers are friends. They live in this little parasocial hug box where Brittany thinks and has these people believe and they're all her close friends. But then she also says people listen too closely, right? Brittany's always wanted the good of the parasocial, but never the bad. She's fucking nuts. Mary, quite contrary. Seek mental help and don't, Terry. Back it up, Terry.
Yep. And I'm not, that's one thing about me, Britt. I would never lie to you. And I've never met you. But you know what? People that do this is a crime.
It's a crime.
No, it's a crime.
It's a crime.
When you start
Mary's teeth are about to fall out. Holy shit. Chill out, Mary.
Talking about someone's child
Right,
that is being neglected because it has to feed itself. You know what, people? Get up.
When you were talking about somebody's child that's being neglected because it has to feed itself, yeah, Mary, that is called neglect. A child should not have to feed themselves. What do you mean? But it's okay when you're all doing it when it comes to a true crime story?
Freaking life.
That's crazy.
She's crazy.
Like, I'm just going to sit here and just starve my baby and let her try to figure it out on her own.
Is Brittany nodding?
You know how mental that?
Oh, all those comments are mental. And these people have just freaking,
They're not mental when they're based off things Brittany has said. Brittany and Craig have said the baby has learned to roll over and grab her own bottle. I'm sorry, but I do not believe that at 3-4 months old, a baby is rolling over to grab their own bottle unless it is an instinct of survival. Okay. Secondly, she's also claiming the baby's writing titles on YouTube. Brittany uses her children far too much in her content to get people to talk, to get people like Mary all riled up. You're nuts, Mary. You're nuts. A sucker like you is exactly what Brittany seeks. Okay. You're crazy.
And they say you have a problem. You know what, women? I'm 53.
Oh.
These people are younger than me.
Oh.
And you know what? Y'all better go check yourself.
Oh, before you wreck yourself.
Anyone that talks about your baby and family and calls CPS.
Oh.
How many have they done that to their friends?
Oh, the school, ma'am. It's the school. Yeah, a weapon and a shield. She always has. Mary's ready to fucking crash into somebody's car. Holy shit. Mary.
They better look. It's a mirror.
Shut up, Brittany. This is Mary's panel. Don't speak.
How many have they done that to their friends?
Yeah, just
they better look. It's a mirror image.
Meanwhile, Brittany's falling asleep. Yes. That's how little Brittany actually cares, Mary. You're missing sleep, and this bitch is actually sleeping as is happening. Something's off here, Mary. Might be the medication.
They're jealous of you.
Well, listen to
because they
jealous.
want a good mom.
Oh, fall me over. We're jealous of Brittany because she is a good mom, facing truancy, using her children in litigation, having them up at 3 a.m. asking for dinner, admitting the baby peed all over herself and outside the diaper because she didn't change her, having her fucking 11-year-old take care of a newborn. Oh, yeah, Mary. What kind of fucking mother are you, Mary? Oh my golly. These bitches are crazy. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. Oh, Spider-Man, Freedom. We saw Spider-Man. We sure did.
They're jealous of you.
Well, listen to
because they weren't a good mom. Because they were shitty to their kids.
Oh.
Listen to me, okay? Because I
Shut up, Brittany. This is Mary's panel. Yes, we were shitty to our kids. We got rid of our kids and started a whole new family.
Listen, I know I'm living it, but I want you to calm down, okay? Because I don't want you to make yourself sick of this, or you know what I mean.
Tell her the truth, Brittany, because you're now risking this woman's fucking mental health, her physical and mental well-being, by acting like you're not actively engaging and loving all of this. This is insane. This woman said, I haven't been able to sleep. She's literally fucking driving, screaming, dentures damn near falling out. And meanwhile, this bitch is nodding, not giving a fuck. Mary, when you realize that Brittany uses all of this for content and at least 75% of it is fabricated and self-induced, I will gladly accept an email from you saying you're sorry. You fucking psycho.
It's terrible. This breaks my heart, Brittany.
Oh,
this is unfair. It breaks my heart. And these are my true feelings, Brittany. I'm sorry. But I love you and your family.
Oh my God. The parasocial is on full display. But I love you and your family that I've never met. Oh my God. Wasn't this woman just in the chat bashing the fuck out of Brittany? Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Anybody start throwing medications at the screen. Holy shit, lady. Oh my God. And she's driving.
And I am not going to hide this anymore.
I'm not going to hide my true love for you. If you need an RO, it's against this bitch, Brittany. Holy shit. These are the type of women. All of the people like this that have gravitated towards Brittany are the fucking dark horses of the internet. This is the bitch you need to watch out for. I love you and your family, and I'm not going to hide my true feelings. Yeah, this is like the beginning of one of those fucking Lifetime specials. Mary's giving PMT a bad name. Oh my God. We can't save them all, James. We can't save them all. Don't tell me it gets worse, Jennifer Lynn. Oh. Even Brittany has secondhand embarrassment right now. Holy shit.
My heart. And these are my true feelings, Brittany. I'm sorry. But I love you and your family. And I am not going to hide this anymore.
No,
I'm not.
Okay. It's okay. I understand. I know. Trust me. I've been trying to do. I mean, you guys don't.
I don't know how you can.
Brittany, I'm taking my headphones off for this one. You are a sick bitch. You are literally a sick bitch, because this woman is clearly not mentally okay. But because you finally got somebody in your audience so worked up in your self-inflicted victimhood, and you're over-exaggerated, woe is me, and everything is for content, and I'm going to blame all the haters on all of my life problems. And instead of telling this woman the truth or respectfully removing her from panel, you're going to sit there and feed into it. Oh, I know. First off, I know your eyes are half shut, bitch. You people have no idea. No, I'm sure they don't. Because how many of them have experienced the school contacting CPS due to truancy? How many of them have experienced their kids literally cursing them out because they're not doing what the fuck they need to? You still have not even taken your kids to see any of the movies you promised for the past 6 months. You are not a good mom, and this psycho lady on your panel is not helping the case that you are. You're not even a good human, because a good person would remove this woman from the panel and tell her that it's not that serious and she needs to take a break. But this is what you have been amping your audience to be, a bunch of sociopaths like Mary that will sit there and act like you are the world's biggest victim. You are the best mom on earth, and they love you and your family. You're pitiful for this. Shame on you. Shame on you. Mary is clearly not sound of mind, but shame on you for feeding this woman's anxieties right now. Sick motherfucker.
Do it. I do not know how you can.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's not easy. That's for sure. But
it's not easy, Mary. And I do everything to change it. I still go live in the middle of the night and have my kids up all night. I still nod out on camera. I still poke at every motherfucker that I claim is making the calls. Oh, shut the fuck up. You have done nothing to change your life or your circumstances. Shut up.
You are such a godsend to your family and your children.
The first 3 or the second 3, Mary? Because I'm pretty sure the first 3 would beg to say different, but okay.
You have such a backbone, godsend to your family and your children.
Oh my God.
You have such a backbone, Brittany. Don't ever let any.
You have such a backbone, Brittany, because you still go live in the middle of the night and you're still cooking dinner at 3 a.m. despite CPS being in your lives. What a backbone you have. You know what a blessing to the family would be? Would be prioritizing them above all else. That would be a blessing to a family. Would be taking your kids to the movie you promised them for 6 months. Would be going, oh my gosh, what backbone, lady. The backbone to think that she's going to fucking get her way out of everything she walked herself into, from truancy court to interrogatories. What a backbone she has. Oh, you are unbelievable.
Anyone tell you otherwise, don't.
Thank you.
Don't let anyone tell you how to live your life. Don't let anyone to tell you how and what do in your family. And
yeah, fuck those CPS workers.
Who and what can take pictures or hold your child.
What?
Yeah.
That's dictating.
Oh, I know.
It's a dictatorship, those damn CPS workers. I don't know what the fuck I walked into either, but this lady's not okay.
It just, but you know what? Here's something that I hold on to is I see every day more and more people are waking up to this. I'm receiving emails like crazy.
Stay, let me tell you, and this is where we differ, right? And this is one thing I had to accept about Brittany. Brittany's validation and vindication comes that she receives emails when they're not broke, okay? And that more and more people are waking up. It's not that she was able to beat the CPS case, that she was able to become a better mother, give her kids a bedroom, clean up the house, get on schedule. No. Brittany's vindication comes via YouTube because YouTube is her fucking life. Because one more person coming in her chat box, despite anything they've ever said or done to her before, doesn't matter. That is vindication for her. Public opinion, it matters above all else. What a fucking loser you are.
People saying, hey, I was over there. You know, what's going on? And I've got people messaging me left, right, and center. And they're moving on. People are waking up.
No, they're not. You would be showing those emails. You're a liar. You probably got one email from one misfit person that sat over in the weirdo chats that berated you for 2 years and made a whole channel and all that money off your back, and now flipped around and act like all of it was a troll. You probably got 1 or 2 emails from people that follow that. At the end of the day, the awareness is on you and will always be. And it doesn't matter how many chatters change their mind. You won't be able to convince or trick a courtroom into the same.
I don't think that B has ever had people come for her like they are now.
You know why?
Or calling her out.
Oh, her vindication is people are coming for you, B. That's her vindication. They're calling you out, B. They're coming for you. You fucking loser.
It's just a lot of people are afraid to say anything because they don't want to be in my position.
Oh, fuck out of here. That's why people don't speak up against Sinner like you coward. You spoke up when you were on the receiving end. Now he's a great guy again, right? Freedom, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. And Irish Eyes for the skull emoji. Thank you so much. Oh, she fucking lives for it. She loves it. She just like her moderator. I know a lot of you don't know it, but this man spent the entire weekend threatening to rape a woman's mother, threatening to go real life on another creator's children, saying the N-word like it was just, another day here. I mean, unbelievable. And that's who Brittany associates with. So if you think she has a problem with what Sinner does, she doesn't. She lives with a man just like him.
People are afraid to say anything because they don't want to be in my position. but people see it.
Well, I have no family. My daughter's in the Army.
That explains it, lady. That explains it.
All my family have passed. My dad passed 41 years ago, 2 months before I turned 13, 2 days after Christmas, 1985.
Oh,
he was
it.
64 years old. My mom passed 10 years ago.
Her father was 64 years old in 1985? Regina, thank you for the full send. Jeff, thank you for the skull. I mean, me, I don't know. I'm not doing the math on that. I wasn't
The last
born.
16 years of her life, I made sure they were her pets. I made sure on her bucket list that she went to her 60th high school reunion. She died 5 weeks shy of her 80th.
I'm so sorry.
Brittany doesn't care.
I was her
lady.
healthcare directive in her will. I made sure she went to all of her doctor's appointments. I was in charge of her do not resuscitate, do not incapacitate. My brother left her dead in her bed in the hospital.
This sounds like these two are a match made in heaven. These two are a match made in fucking trauma dump heaven. This is very interesting. I know, I have no family. They're all dead. Yes, she has a daughter that's in the Army. None of this, I mean, what's sad, though, is that Brittany's allowing all this off her fake victimhood. That's what she's doing. And this woman knows it because she came over in other chats and said as much. She just didn't get as much attention as she does in a chat where there's 3 active chatters, right? So she ran back over there where she would be welcomed with reality. And if 3 of these fucking wasteful pieces of shit can sit up there and they can have victim Olympics. And so far you are winning, Mary. Congratulations.
Hospital. He left her there because he went and robbed her and it secured everything. I can't even bury her.
Wait, what? The fuck did she just say?
Or do not resuscitate. Went to all of her doctor's appointments. I was in charge of her do not resuscitate, do not incapacitate. My brother left her dead in her bed in the hospital.
You just said you have no family. Beej dumps her because it isn't about her anymore. Oh, right on par. There's only one winner of the Victim Olympics on that panel. Forgot about that.
He left her there because he went and robbed her and it secured everything. I can't even bury her.
Oh my goodness.
That's not the way that works. The hospital don't just keep the bodies there. Are you surprised? She uses her kids, Craig, everything. Of course, she'll use a simp sub putting on an act. No, you're right. If he was 64 in 1985, he was born in 1921, it would be 105. I can't do that math. I'm sorry this woman lost her family and all of that, but I don't understand how we got here. This can't be real. Dirty Diana says, hello, I used to support her, but not anymore. I have a 2-month-old grandson. He doesn't even hold his head up or hold his bottle. I feel so bad for her kid. She needs to get off YouTube. Maybe this is the real you. Good on you for waking up. She does need to get off YouTube. She needs to learn to prioritize things. I mean, listen, everybody has a right to be on YouTube, so I'm not going to say she needs to get off of it. What I will say is she needs to learn to schedule her children and their lives around YouTube and not prioritize YouTube the way she does. It is extremely unhealthy. It is, yeah, like she just said here, her vindication comes from the fact that she's receiving emails from people and that people are going at Queen. Like, that's gross. She's horrible. She's a horrible woman. Witchy, thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Y'all take a moment to smash that thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it.
What in the
So
world?
when people want to talk about you, robbed her and it secured everything. I can't even bury her.
Oh my goodness. What in the
So
world?
when people want to talk about you, I have a beautiful story. And let me tell you something, no one can ever take that away from me.
What part of that story was beautiful? Is this lady okay?
Ever. Because I'm going to write a book about my life. And that's the truth. I was adopted at 7 months.
Nope.
My dad was an airline pilot for 39 years for Northwest Orient Airlines. He was head captain of 747s. I was brought up on a 55-foot houseboat. I
Who the fuck cares, Mary? Oh my God.
know what real life is, and what these people are doing is evil.
What does any
And
of
they
that
need
have
to turn to God.
What does any of that have to do with the book you're writing and the life you lived? Oh my God.
Because that's the only way.
You gnarly bitch.
You gnarly bitch. You gnarly bitch. Wait, am I understanding this correctly? Did Brittany just ignore everything that sub just laid out on the table? She just spilled her hearts out, and Brittany right away goes to talk about somebody that's restreaming her? Yeah, nothing to say back to this subscriber that just spilled her guts out for you? I thought she was calling this woman a gnarly bitch. Oh, no.
God, because that's the only way.
You gnarly bitch. Sniping me. She's sniping me, Laura.
Oh, you don't give a fuck what this lady just said. Do you hear that, Mary? She didn't give a shit for anything you just said. She had to bring it right back to herself in the drama because, again, Brittany lives for it. You'll realize it one day, Mary, just like Dirty Diana did. You'll wake up and you'll realize it.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
That's her deal. Let her deal with it because you know what? Karma is real.
These people always sprout about karma, but they don't ever recognize maybe this is Brittany's karma. Maybe this is Brittany's due just for everything she has fucking done to everybody else.
And she's not just my sister, but she's best friend.
What? Who the fuck's your sister and your best friend? What the hell just happened?
That's her deal. Let her deal with it because you know what? Karma is real. And she's not just my sister, but she's best friend.
Oh, karma's your sister and your best friend? Well, maybe your life is also karma for your actions. You people sure use karma a lot, but never accept that maybe you're facing yours.
Well,
Go
ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No, and when the moment my mom passed, I found out who my true friends were, and they weren't.
Okay.
Because I know they didn't have a relationship with their mom like I did.
All Brittany says is, Nothing back, Brittany?
And they all turned their back. But that's fine. Because that makes me who I am. Because I don't ever give up on any relationship that I've ever been in, ever. But I'm a survivor of domestic violence too. So I've been there too.
Yeah.
But you're a beautiful person. And what you're doing on this channel is amazing. I couldn't do it.
Well,
I couldn't do it. There's no, I don't know how you do it. You're an amazing woman. You really are.
Well, somebody
And
needs
you have no, go ahead. You can interrupt me whenever you want. It's your chance.
This woman's
No, it's okay. If somebody let her know real fast. Well, I'm sure she's listening. You think I'm kidding? I'm striking both channel or both videos.
Yeah.
I've had it with you. You need a screenshot of that where she's telling me to
go get it now. Go have one of your mods go clip the whole show.
You
Both
do that
before she takes
there
it down.
telling me to take put a shotgun in my mouth.
Yeah, nobody said that, Brittany. What's amazing to me is you have this woman up here who's spilling out like diarrhea, all of her life tragedies and hardships, and Brittany doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't acknowledge it at all. She had nothing at all to say to the fact that this woman just spared and shared all of her hardships. Instead, she's, oh, well, Laura's streaming me. When are you going to realize it, Mary? Sorry, I almost said Diana because of your super chat. When are you going to realize that Brittany's not a victim? She is a instigator, and she lives for this, which is why she didn't give a shit for anything you just shared. Some of these folks flip sides like flippity floppities, like the tickety tockities. Listen, if Diana had a wake-up call because of her own grandbaby and Brittany's bullshit, good on her. Good on you, Diana.
That's a terroristic threat, and you can take her to court for that.
And you can go to court for defaming Laura because she never fucking said that. You people want to run everybody into a courtroom, but you don't watch your own Q's and P's.
It's a terroristic threat right there.
No, it isn't.
And to kill you, and it says...
Was it a terroristic threat? Oh, actually it was. When Craig threatened to kill me, when Craig told Chris Proudfoot to put a gun in his mouth and pull the trigger? Yeah, Dirty Diana is not Diana Trigger, guys. They are different people. The sad thing is there are a lot of people like Mary on here. BJ should be more compassionate. She's not. She loves the Marys because they give Brittany the victimhood she wants. That is why Brittany uses these true crime cases to pull on heartstrings and then introduces her own fake trauma. Q's and P's, P's and Q's, they can all be washed. What can't be is the fact that these people are so quick to run into a courtroom and yet they're lying. You could be sued for defamation, idiot. Nobody said that shit.
Cunting all this shit on her show. You know what? You're going to lose it real quick. That is the worst look to have on a woman. Okay.
She must have just seen Brittany's cam reveal. Worst look to have on a woman.
He gives a bad rep to every beautiful woman, even Jay for Justice. That woman has got the most beautiful personality to you, but she knows her facts. Now I'll tell you right now.
Purple Dragon said, I'm glad someone shared you to live. I was hoping that you get it. Please make sure you know you can ask me for any live I've got. Just don't tell big, bad, mean, scary Mary. Thank you so much, Purple.
Now?
Oh, bless it.
She's going to go far. And that's one woman with a channel to follow, to learn how to have a channel, and to treat her family in her channel, Cooter DeVille. I have a sweatshirt.
Cooter DeVille. I think they forget how she came up with Cooter DeVille, but, you know, we'll digress.
Because I love her. I've never met her.
I'm sure she appreciates
Well, let me
that.
tell you.
No, I'm sure she doesn't. I'm sure not many people appreciate people like Mary who are so parasocially fucking psychotic. Weirdos.
I support the women.
I support the women. Mary's burning her bra as she speaks.
Women that attack your husband or boyfriend shows how low they are and how they treated their men in their life.
What? How did we
That's
get there?
A total mirror image.
What is she talking about? This woman must not have seen the Craig waving around the gun, threatening to take people's lives. And I mean, holy shit. She must have been busy watching other channels.
How they treat their man.
How do they treat their man? What is she talking
They're jealous because you're happy.
She's
Just
happy?
remember that.
Craig herself said they're not happy. What are you on about, lady?
Just remember that jealousy will ruin any relationship in anyone's life. And
yeah, and that's what happened with Brittany. Brittany was so jealous of everybody else that she has allowed that envy, that anger and envy and jealousy to consume her to the point where look at her now. Look at her now. That is what she got. You're right, girl next door. I have no idea what she's talking about.
You don't have THC. And I'm not talking
now she don't have THC.
about marijuana.
But she's not talking about marijuana? Oh my God.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Thank God. Wow. Interesting. Everybody, that is Mary. Round of applause for Mary. Mary is very scary. I don't get BJ. She allows strangers to support her into her world and they get creepy with her kids, yet she calls her. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Mary said in Trisha's chat this morning that she has left BJ's now. LOL. I think it's because 2 nights ago, Mary asked for a link and BJ told her no, it wasn't a good time. Mary, you left already, but you love her and her family. And she cares so much about yours. Miss Mary said, hubby just walked in. Why are they calling you mean and scary? That is not me. I'm changing my name. No, she's Mary the Scary. You're Miss Mary. Oh my God. She really left again already? She cares so much about you, though, about Brittany. I did wake up. Sorry I came in here. People don't like me. I understand. I'm not supporting anyone anymore who ignores a newborn and her other kids. I'm not fine with it. I also have 4 kids. They are grown. No, listen, Dirty Diana. Give the chat some time. For me, I don't, I understand where you're coming from. And honestly, I wish others would follow suit, and maybe they're afraid to because they get backlash. But I think anybody who sticks around and does what Mary did, which is act like anything Brittany says and does is normal, and that she's just a big old victim. The only victims are the children that to suffer through her internet addiction and her kratom and her nodding and all of that in between. She's not a victim. She's not. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Right. I mean, good on you. Wake up, see it is what it is. She is a piece of shit. Anyway, I see if my little eyes do tell me, Night Angel Sleuth, thank you so much for the full send. I see. Yep. Clue is live from the pier. So we're going to go in and ask her when she's going to write, I love Granny in the sand. Okay. I'm going to wrap this one up for today. I appreciate you all being here. If you haven't, please consider hitting the thumbs up on your way out. I got a lot of shit to get done today before this rain rolls on in again. And you forgot to tell me my avatar is pretty. Well, I have to be honest with you, my friend. It is not. Sorry. It is not pretty. She died 10 years ago. Mary can't afford to bury her. They don't just leave them in hospital beds, you know? They just don't. Bye, Caffeinated. I appreciate you guys being here. Listen, there are just some behaviors everybody should collectively stand against. And I think once we do and we stop they support this and they support that, and we all just kind of accept people where they're at and we call out what is wrong in this whole fucking sector, maybe things can change. No one person here is better than anybody else, okay? Everybody has made mistakes. Everybody has done things they regret. There are some people, though, that repetitively do the same fucking thing over on repeat. And at that point, it is a habit. It is not a mistake. And in my opinion, what Sinner is doing is a habit. And the more you accept it, the more you feed it, the more aggressive it becomes. And it's no different than any other addiction. If you are a true friend, a true supporter of his, you would put your foot down and tell him what he is doing right now is not socially acceptable. And just because it's on YouTube doesn't change the fact that there can be real world consequences for it. These behaviors are not okay. Mary's behavior is not okay. Brittany should be a woman of God and admit to Mary that she has her all emotionally riled up when she herself really doesn't give a fuck about any of it. She feeds it, Mary. It is her income. She lives for it. She loves it. She wants it. When she doesn't have it, she pokes to get it. Again, just like any other addiction. These people are addicted to what they do on here. Let's stop normalizing it. I'll see you all around next time. Bye, friends.